Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Okay, I got everything right? Good. Put that one off. Let's fuck it down. What happened? Can anybody hear me this morning? Just want to welcome everybody to the Active Trader. See if we can get started here and see what we're doing. I'm going to put this on high definition. So if you've got high definition, you should be able to see this on high definition. All right, because now I'm in my other computer and this one takes high def. Okay, I wish my other monitors were high def. Okay, you know, monitors are so cheap today. All right, let me just make sure I got my YouTube on. So start off early, see these people in there. Hey, good morning to YouTube. Good morning, America. Watching Deck this morning, you know what? He's got the right plan. His problem is he always jumps in too soon. And one thing I've learned about SPX and the SPY, which is so heavily manipulated, is the fact that you got billionaires trying to fool you in the beginning of the day. And it's not like certain stocks that have low float and they have some really good news to push them where you want to go so you can jump in right off the bat. The SPY is a whole different animal, and you really have to treat it as such. Otherwise, it's going to treat you very, very harshly. So I just want to say that, you know what, I've learned with the SPY to wait a few minutes to see. There's always some sort of a fake out, okay? There's a fake out down and then it goes up, or there's a fake out up and it comes down. So you got to wait. Let the market be patient. One of the biggest things that we teach in these rooms is patience. And patience is the key to getting paid off, okay? I love when, good morning, Jay. I love the fact with Warren Buffett, and I'm going to start my day off with this really, really early, because Warren Buffett has always said, and I love that he says this, that what patience is. And it says that the market, okay, the stock market, is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And Deck was he waited long enough and he finally, but the thing is, cost averaging up is a very dangerous thing to do. And most of the trade books tell you not to do it, okay? The reason is you might win 95% of the time, but the 1 or 2 times that you lose when you do that, you can get hurt so bad that it will cost you more than maybe you made the whole week. So you got to be very careful. You really have to know your market, know where you're at to be able to make a decision like that. I do cost average up, but I'll never do it 2-3 times. I do not. That is absolutely 100% chasing a stock. And it's the wrong strategy, the wrong thing to start off on a Monday morning teaching new people. And Deck may get angry for me for saying it. I don't think so, because you know what? Deck wrote me something this week, you know, and he said to me, and Deck and I respect each other quite a bit, but he did say to me, he said, I'm looking on my phone. He goes, here he goes. He goes, love you, Pops, feel better. You do an amazing job. He goes, you're the best trade caster leader here. I go, next to you. He goes, haha, you may be better. I go, well, that's where the pupil becomes a better teacher sometimes. And you know what? From a conglomeration of learning from him and AK and J Trades and people that came before me, you know, I have formed my own way of doing things. But I've learned from these people to take the best of the best. Give me 1 second, sorry, I'll send you a message later. Okay, just give me, so she'll leave me alone. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm just saying, just as J Trades put on the board just now, patience is the key. Patience is what will pay off. Deck would have probably, if he held just a little bit longer, he got out about here, I think. It went down. It started to come up a little. He got out. If he had waited a little longer, he would have tipped off with more. He would have had some profit. But the way he went about it is all wrong. I'm not saying that Deck's not right. The markets will come back down. We still might even see the market come down even later to here. But do you want to sit in that thing all day long? Another thing he talks about all the time is theta. And I counter that all the time. And the reason is, if he went with a 41.15 contract, what was so far out of the money, So if right now we take a look right now, we look at all products, look where you're 41.15. Now it's moved up a little, but it was like over here and he was at like 10 cents. I'm at 41.35. He's at 41.15. So he is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the money. Well, yeah, look where his theta. His theta is okay here. But you see, the theta has to be 2, 3 times this to be correct. All right. And even this, the thetas are high right now because they're not coming down. If you're at 10 o'clock in the morning and you're worrying about theta, then you got a problem. You should always be worrying about the delta. The higher the delta, the more you get paid. So instead of being 5 out of the money, you should be, if you have a small account, that's fine. Go 2 or 3, but don't go to 20 and 17 cents. You'll be watching as the contracts should be paying. This one will be paying, but this one will be slow to pay. And then maybe not at all. It could change directions. So I'm just telling you that keep yourself just out of the money. And if you have a smaller account, then 1 or 2 out of the money. Don't go 5 or 6. What he's doing is incorrect, and I would never teach people it is not picking the right contract. And there are times he gets paid $2,000, $1,500. Imagine if he had a higher delta, he would have been paid twice that amount. So let's maximize our profits, but let's also have a plan. And hope is not a strategy. I put it on his board. I'm going to put it on here. Hope is not a strategy. And what do we mean by that? Okay. I hope it comes back down. I hope it comes back down. And I'm going to go chase it, and I'm going to go cost average up and up and up and up and up and bring that price up and up and up from because he's on a put. Okay. So you don't want to do that. Hope's not a strategy. Okay. We have to have a plan. The plan says that we get to a certain point, we're out of pocket, we get out. And then if it opens up a little higher, then we can jump back in. But we don't sit there and get $50,000 in losses when we could take 1,000 or 1,000 or 1,000. And in our case, it's 100, 100, 100. Now, I know some of us have smaller accounts, so we don't want to lose that trade because we only have a certain amount of trades per day. That's why your patience, waiting for that right moment to make that moment perfect, to make the right trade, being in the right contract, being in the right trade. I can tell today that there's a lot of resistance up here. I think eventually, okay, we might go a little bit higher and then maybe come back down, or we could come down. Listen, we're bullish right now, so you're going against the trend. If right now you're looking and saying I'm going to do a put, he did a put here, okay? He thought it was going to come down. Look what happened, okay? Straight up. So he went against the trend. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. I wait 5 minutes from now on every day when the market's open, and I do not jump in to the SPY. Why? I want to see what happens. Here, you had to go up. It came down. There was your fake out breakout right there, and then it went up, and then it went up. So what did he do? He saw the fake out up, and he figured it was coming down, and he jumped in right here. Don't jump in there. Jump in here. This way you'll know what direction you're going. That would have been 5 minutes. If he had waited just 5 minutes before he started showing off, okay? And I think he was grandstanding. I really was. 10, 20, 50, 20, 25, 30, 50 contracts. Come on. This is kind of ridiculous, especially when you have a small account and you're trying to make the best of it. You don't chase a stock like that. And I'm going to get off that. I said enough on it. I hope it sunk into your head that you just don't do that, okay? Anybody have any questions before I go a little further here? Any questions at all? Let me go the other way here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I put the contracts on the board. I will put them up there again. If anybody has any questions, just put them on the board. All right? Any questions, concerns at all? This is a good time. I'm not in anything yet. I haven't jumped in anything yet. I'm just watching. And I'm not doing live trading here right now. I'll give alerts here, what I think that you should do, but I'm not going live trading until we get the new software. That's my principle here. I don't do that. One of the good reasons I don't do that, and I'm going to show you in 2 seconds, 1920. Okay, I put my finger up at 10:26:20. Let's see how long it takes my finger to come up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8 to 9 seconds. Not bad. That's the average. All right. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. Some of you this weekend, we spent about 3 hours together. Here's your pullback coming in right now. Remember, so here's your 13. We're going to tighten this up a little bit and bring up our support. I had put it low. I had about $1 channel on there. I'm going to put it to right above or below the VWAP. So right around there, I'm going to make it 412.50 right now. Okay. So we're going to make it at 412.50. That's our support. So we're going to say the VWAP is our support. And as far as our resistance right here, okay, we're at, I think I have this at 412.95. We still haven't been able to get over that point, which is pretty amazing. We have a couple of triple head here. So you can look here in the back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there at the 95. I think we're going to pull back eventually. And it might be because there's not enough, what do you call it? I see my computer is a little slow. I don't know why. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I want to go look at the SPY for a second. I'm pulling up the SPY in FinViz. I'm sorry, Yahoo Finance, just to see pretty much. We've had 9 million. Our average now is 89,775,000. So let's say, just average it off and say 89 to 90,000 is our average candlestick, all right, per minute. Right now we're at 9 million, okay, and we're in the first hour. The market is open 1 hour. The average, if you take 89, if you take 90 million, we're going to round it off, okay? And if I take 90 million, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, divide that by 6.5 hours in a day, it should give us about 13.8. We're at 9. So even at this hour, the first hour, which is the busiest hour, we're already below average in volume, all right? If we look up here, right, and we go to our candlesticks, you're going to see that was good, 156 coming down. You'll always see more coming down, people taking profits, 95. Look at the greens, 143. See, our 47, 66. I wonder why I'm moving so slow. Something is slowing me down. Let's see, that's good. My products is good. Nothing open behind it. Okay. I don't know why it's running so slow. They did an update this morning and screwed me up. Something telling me I should, I don't want to lose the charts. Otherwise, I would just take it down and bring it back up again. All right, let's see what I got. Right now, we're still bullish. You can see right here, here's our VWAP, okay? We might even say that our 65, 60, right there, 60 on top, across 59, 60, and then here we seem to be holding it around 70, 65. Let's say for right now, because it can come down really hard and fast, and I don't want you to get caught in the surprise. So let's move this up and edit this out. I just can't believe how slow this is moving. All right, and let's just move this up to 65. Okay. There we go. So we're going to say now, oh, there it goes. It finally hit, see? And Deck would have got killed if he held on. And there we go. It finally went over the resistance. It finally broke through. It's a good thing I brought this up because it was correct. But you see what's happening here? What was the actual? We had 57,000. We had 76,000. We had 60,000. This one, we hit 111 to bring us over. All right? So you can see now. Now we're going to say that our resistance is at 413. Now, being at 413, we got to keep a close eye because they're going to try to push this up. Now, if we can get to 413.75, this could go today to 415. Now, I find it highly unlikely. The reason I'm saying that is because of the amount of, I don't know why this is so slow. I might have to reboot it. 413.25. 413. This would be a higher target. I don't know that we're going to hit it, but let's see. I just don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's edit this. It's just creeping. All right, I'm going to call this the upper target. See, because we finally broke above, but you see we're having a hard time staying there too. It's just moving too slow. If I close out my America, you people will hold on tight and wait on me because this is not good. It's creeping. I don't know if it's me or if it's actually. I'm looking at my other one. It's fine. Look at Tesla's dropping like a bomb. It's amazing. We finally broke through on here. On here. Watch Tesla for a second. Let me just change this also. Always put it back to the hand. Don't take the hand that fed you. And if you look at Tesla, look at this. Ready? But it's creeping. I may have to reboot this. It's just, see what it won't even open up right. Come on. See, Tesla just dropped. And that's when the SPY went up. We're at the lower VWAP here now. 160, let's say 160.65, 160.75 support. Let's see what I got. Close enough. I hate to do this, folks, but this thing is creeping on me. Terrible. And let's bring this to 160, right above there. 161. Let's say 161. What am I at? 61, 75. I'm going to go 85 for right now. I want to keep it above the 13-day. That's for Tesla, all right? So we've got Tesla here. I'm going to have to do this. I hate to do this. Let's see. Let's go back to the SPY. See how it's opening? It's just not opening for me. I changed this weekend. I changed some of my diagrams. I did some lessons, and I'm not on my original. Somehow this is not right. Let me try rebooting the page first. Let me just see if it'll change anything. Okay, let's get that one. This one's slow too. Anybody else having any problems? Yeah, wait. You will wait because maybe you try restarting the. No, I don't need to restart my computer. It's not my computer. It's Thinkorswim. Give me 1 second. I might lose you for a split second. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's still jumping. Let's see. Put this back up to 720. I'm going to put it 720. See if that makes a change for right now. Let's see. Ever since I changed charts this weekend, I didn't have this problem this weekend at all. It's not. It's just, is anybody else here with Thinkorswim having a problem? Anybody? Please answer me. It always takes so long. Anybody? Anyone having issues with TOS, Thinkorswim, besides myself? Anybody? Anybody here listening? It's amazing. Just can't get the support from this room. Let me just try something else. Where is my, let me go here for a second. Let me just see what my 2-to-1 bottom 3 chart, 6 in 1, 6 in 1 big chart. January. I changed my 6 in 1 chart. It might have something to do with it. 806. I'm gonna have to correct everything. 806, 2022. That one's 9. Let me try something, okay? I might lose you guys for a second, and I probably will lose all my stuff, but I can open up really quick. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. This might be better. Okay, let's try. Hold on. Detach. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one's quicker. Might be quicker. This might be quicker. Oh, yeah. And it might have worked. Oh, yeah, this one's moving better. Oh, yeah, this seems a little better. What do you think, folks? This is good. This is good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? 413. Make sure I got all my stuff in here. Spy, Spec, Tesla. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to bring over the list. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring it all over. Products next. Here, products. Products. There we go. Products. Detach. See, it doesn't take me that long. I know how to do it now. Okay, here's the products. So we go in here, open that. We got SPY. We want SPX. Right there. Come on, go. Come on. There you go. And it should be on 18. 18. Okay. Look at a color change. Uh-oh. Error. Look at this. I knew there was an error. Restart it. I'm going to have to restart it. I'm going to have to restart. Just give me a second, folks. I got to start. Pause stream. Just give me, if you can hear me, just wait. I have to restart it. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. G-Trade, you could hear me during that time when it was rebooting? That's good. Just give me a second. It's opening. It did it itself. I had no choice. It's because I made changes this weekend. Stop streaming. Okay, come on. Here we go. Waiting for data. Let's go to the charts. I don't know what's going on today. Look at the SPY move just as I did that, huh? It's a good thing I'm not in anything. Let's bring this down to 411.75. Okay, 411.75 on support. We're gonna bring, look at this upper target shouldn't be green anyway. That's wrong. Target should be red. Let's make this, let's take it out of here for now. Let's remove it. It's starting to move. It's starting to move now. Let's bring it down to there, about 412.50. Starting to move. I think it might have worked. Okay, so we got that. We got our products. Oh, the colors here. It went nuts. That's the SPY. I don't want that. I want SPX for this. There we go. And we want about, let's see, let's go to 14 for right now. All the colors, dang. April 23rd, it's 24th, I mean, that's good. Look, things flying. Ford. Let's put NVDA for another one. We got the SPY and Ford. That's fine. Okay, so what do we got right now? Just out of the money, 41.25 and 41.30. Look at all the colors. This is something wrong. This isn't right. This whole thing, the colors are all wrong. Wonder why it's doing that. Unbelievable. 41. You can't tell what's in or out of the money. I'm going to get rid of this one. Watch this. I'm going to just build another one. See if that's the problem. It takes easy enough to do. 41.13. 1.8. 18. Nope, same thing. Okay. It's okay. Detach. It's think or swim today. It's got to be them. They did an update this morning. I think it killed it. 41. Okay. Come on. This has to be unlinked. Product should be unlinked. Okay. I saw it change my, look at that, it even dropped even lower. See, right now, I would be looking at going on a call. I think eventually we'll see it come back. But isn't that amazing? We were going up, we hit a high, and then all of a sudden, bam, and it came all the ways down. So that's going to put us now at 50. All right? So we got... 411.50 is, that's where we're at right now. 411.50, activate to, we don't want to activate, we want to edit. Edit, 412.50 is perfect. That's $1, and it's still dropping, folks. Look at this thing, how it went up. Look at the manipulation here, okay? Look at the money that could have been made if you were to put right here. Well, look, if Deck had just held on, he had the right idea, but he got in too soon, way too soon. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. Everything just started dropping all of a sudden. Anybody see any news? See any news over there that determine why? And then we're going to go over the contracts in a second. Okay, and I want to bring this back one more time. Detach the gadget, and I want to bring this over to here. Okay, come on. Right there. Okay, and we'll take this. See, put that back up there. In case we want to add a few more. There we go. And bring that down. We're in the right here. Everything is good. It's separated properly. Perfect. Okay. I would be in a call. I think the market's got to come back up again. And what's his name? Tesla. Oh my God, that thing crashed. 159 on Tesla. The market's crashing. You know, one of these days we're going to wake up, and I'm telling you, the recession and everything's going to catch up, and we're going to see a crash. We're going to be just stay more to puts than anything else, because when it happens, you're going to be so happy you were in a put. Right now, we're dropping below. We're at 185. Let's see. I'm going to make it 185.75. It's going down even lower. 185.50. That'll be the next mark down. I don't think we hit that for Tesla. So I got 180. Yeah, we did 158.61, and I'm going to bring down the 61 and bring this down to about 159. 159.75. Oh, I just had it too. Boom, got it. Okay, just leave it right there. What a drop. You could have made some serious money on Tesla. Serious money. Okay, change this. Okay, there we go there. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put this back on. Resume. Okay. There we go. Stop streaming. Okay, start recording. We're good. I'm good. Everything's good now. And everything's starting to move. It was like anticipating that the whole market was just about to crash, but everything's starting to move again. So it was a good thing to do. We just missed out on that big. All right. I would be in a call, but be careful between here and here. Right now in the 13, that's 412.92. Let's bring this down a little bit more and bring it above the 13 to about right over 412.25. Let's see, 412. Just kind of even it out a little. All right, 412.25 resistance. Below the VWAP, we became very bearish. It's like the bears took over all of a sudden. What news hit us? 43. Value stocks that look like bargains for long term. Elon Musk plans next Starship launch within 2 months. That was at 34. And when he said that, oh my God, Tesla just dropped like a bomb. He's getting in. You know what? Tesla does not like the idea that he is into so many things. They really don't. Let me see if I can put this into a high definition again. There you go. Okay. We're good, and everything is moving. Let me check the contracts at this point. I'll fix them, and we're ready to go. You know, today's my day off. I was not going to go live, but when I saw what was going on in the other room, I just said, you know what? I guess I'll go live. 424. Okay. Copy. Let's go in here. Let's see what we got now. My Tesla. Wow, Tesla. I cannot believe how that dropped. Tesla. 160. Went from 165 to, you got 160 now. Is 160. Okay. And that would be 160 is the call. 157.50 is the put. All right. Then we have the SPX. All right. Let me check the contract real quick on SPX. Hopefully this is going to look right now. Products. Back to normal. See, that's SPY. I don't want that. I want SPX. But SPY, we got 411 and 412. 411 and 412. SPX. Okay. We've got 41.25 and 41.30. Okay. 41.25, 41.30. Let's fix those contracts. 41.25, 41.30, and 41.25. And we had what did I say on the SPY? SPY was 412 and 411. I got it. Enter. That should be right. Okay. We're all caught up. Thank you. And the thing's moving correctly. We're moving good now. Everything's fine. I think it might have been them. It wasn't me. I think it was them on their side. And then the markets, you know, like they must have been starting to receive a shitload of orders at one time that we couldn't see. And what happened is it just slowed everything up. 10:50. Look at the time here. Hold on. 10:50. Okay, this is wrong. Let's change that. Turn it around. 45 and come on. 50. There we go. All right, now we're on the right time. Wow. All these things just changed. I think it calls for, what time is it? 10:58. I've got to do one thing. Just one thing. I got to take my heart pills. I won't have a heart. Okay. Missing a pill. I am missing a pill. Missing a pill. Missing one pill. Give me a second. I'm missing one pill. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's moving well. Let's make some money. Okay, let me just let people in Deck's room know that we're live. Is Kush still alive? No, he's gone. Okay. Right now we're in a holding pattern. Or hold. That was some drop before. That whole market just came down, tumbling down. Okay. We're good. We are good. Very good. All right, anybody have any questions? Anybody in any contracts? Did anybody take advantage of that put? Did anybody get into that? Man, we really missed that. And I can't believe Tesla too. Tesla's coming up a little bit now. It's coming back up to about I want to say 160 is now resistance on Tesla. $160. Starting to crack over 160. And we had support at 158.50. I'm going to say 158.60. We really hit 61. So 158.60. There you go. That looks good. Now here, let me just see one thing on appearance for a second. Time frame. It's not what I want. Expansion area. Let's just say 3. Price axis. Custom interval. Huh. Need that. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't know why it's not darker. It's supposed to be blacker than that. Ah, that's why. Here's one. It's here. Should be. Everything got changed because they put a whole different setup when I went in there before. That one there, and then the color. There's sometimes darker blacks. I like it as dark. I like everything. Here it is. Dark mode. You see it better now? Let's see. Still got that delay. All right, we're good. We are good now. You see this morning, you can learn a lot from the mornings. When you see when you first came in, we opened up here. It faked up here, went across. That's when Deck thought it was coming down. It went up and came down. He got in, but he didn't get out. He had profit at the moment, but what did he do? He doubled up, and then when he did that, it went the other way. So he cost averaged in the wrong direction, and then he started cost averaging up and up and up again as it was going up, and he chased it. It went from 5, 10 contracts to almost 50. That's ridiculous. But you see how it went up, and when it hit here, so we had a low. We were in a VWAP area. Let me make this one a little smaller. It should be number 1. I could always tell. There you go. I like it a little smaller. All right, and this one here, I know it should be in 1. It is. I already changed that one. Okay. So as you can see, now our support's gone up here to here. But what happened is we traveled up to here. I always say I love that pattern. When it gets to about here, this is when you want to go into the put. And it didn't. You would have made some money down to here. If you look at the position, you would have been here at about 412.93. So 412.90 down to here at around 412.30 was still about 65 cents, 55 cents. So on 5 contracts, you still would have made about 250 bucks. But that's on the spot. But on SPX, it would be quite different. All right, you would have made. I don't know what the change is, but look at this here. You went from here at 413 all the ways down to where 411, 413 to 411.50. So that dropped $2.50. 11, 12, $1.50. Wait, 13, 12, 11, $2.50. But that $2.50, look at that from right here at the high of the day. If we take this here to green and we go to the high of the day, I don't know if it's going to tell us high. And one thing, let me just get rid of these. Let's see, let's get rid of that plot and the other one. That plot. It gets rid of the extra lines. All right, so from here, all right, you're talking about from on the contract, 5.5 to $1. That was 4, 5.5. That's almost $4, $3.80 to the on the SPX on that particular contract, which was at the time, I don't know which contract, 41.45. I don't know if we're in that contract. Well, that's the contract we're in now. Before, but you can see the difference. For every dollar that thing went, there was your high of the day from here. So you had about $6 on the contract down to here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, $4.50. So you can see you could have made a lot of money. It would have been about $2,000 if you were in a put right there. All right, from 413 was only to 411 was 2, but it was twice that on SPX. So at this time of the day, SPX is 2 to 1. All right, and you can see how beautiful a thing that is, how much money you could actually make. All right, we're going to bring our support up a little bit more now. I think we're trying to push. Let's activate it. Let's bring it up right about there at 60. Let's just tweak it out to 60 for the moment. Okay, 60, and then here we're going to try to push up again. We'll see. Right now we're between the lower VWAP where we came in through here. There's your lower VWAP and the 13. So we got to see if we can break through that 13. Remember, the cloud is for free. You can go up to the top of my alert section. For those of you that don't know this, you can go up into alerts, and I have things that you can get in there. Let's see if it's in there. It is. I'm going to put it in again because if not, they disappear. So I'm going to copy that one there. I'll put it again so it doesn't disappear. Those are the Think scripts, and I'll put them on the board. So anybody's interested, you go, if you have Thinkorswim, you go to the top where it says Setup. You copy each one of these, all right? Just the hyperlink. You copy that, drop Setup, open shared items, put it in there, you preview, you import and preview. That's it, okay? So those are free, and they're part of Thinkorswim. Then once you go back into Thinkorswim, all right, what you're going to do then is you go here, and you type in the word think, T-H-I-N-K, and you'll have 2 of them. If you don't have any others, probably 803 and 804, you just double click on them and it automatically puts them in. You don't have to do any more, okay? Just letting you folks know that. Let me see what else I got up there that I can, change your contracts quickly. I was listening to Deck again, talking about the theta, which makes me go batty, because like I told you guys earlier, as long as you stay in the if you stay high, just out of the money, you don't have to worry about the theta, and that's the important part there. All right, and now we got also let's see, change your contracts. Hold on one second. This very important. 7 most important elements of trading. All right, stock trading, options trading, any type of trading, is 1, your support, your resistance, timing. Okay, thinking about it, watching money go, 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 go is not good timing. The trend, having the right direction. Okay, finding that right trend and not going against it. Confidence in yourself that you're doing the right thing and keeping your emotions in check. Okay, and then the most important thing is to have patience. Okay. All right. What else do we got here? I put that in there. ThinkScript. Oh, you know what I lost? Oh man. Also, I lost the thing for DBEX. Anybody has it? ThinkScript. Let's see. And anybody who wants to find my library, okay, I do have a video library. They're not labeled. Just watch the ones that have the highest amount of what do you call it? Views. They were probably the best tapes. Just want to shout out to those over at YouTube. Sorry it was so messy this morning. Soul puts on Tesla. Excellent. IB Crypto, you did good. Hitman, no. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I want to welcome everybody that's over there. Anybody get into this morning INAB? INAB went up about $1 something, maybe about $2 originally, from $1 to $3.50. Came back down. No, actually, day's range was not as much. Day's range from 213 to 289. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm not really watching stocks. I was watching this morning, and UCAR was another one, but you see that one came back down. So let's get rid of that. And we're back at Tesla. I'm so glad everything's moving now. You know, that was terrible. That's like your nightmare when you're trying to do a lesson and you can't even get Thinkorswim. Look at Thinkorswim pulling back even more. Okay, so we can pull this up a little bit here, and we can drop this. I told you it may come back down to the SPY. I meant to come back to the VWAP again, to the lower VWAP. So we're going to take this. I was going to put in a lower before and put it around 411.25 as a lower target. Right now, we probably have, I'm going to leave it there, at around 30. All right. If we keep dropping, we could drop lower than 411 if it doesn't hold. Let's see what happens. Okay. We're still very, very bearish at this time. And our resistance is more like here at around 75. So let's edit this up and make this 75. There you go. I'm so glad this thing is moving now. Oh my God, it was so frustrating before. By the way, those ThinkScripts will give you this, the 50, the 200. That's one of the ThinkScripts. And the other ThinkScripts is this cloud, okay? Should be set the same way mine is. All right, anybody have any questions? Small crowd today, so you can get your questions answered, right? No? All right, then we'll go to lunch. We'll go to lunch. We just got here. Let's see. What was I going to put in here just now? Oh, that wasn't it. Okay. Anybody has any questions at any time? Contracts, anything. Okay. I did do 1 2-hour session yesterday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I did a 1 hour yesterday, one-on-one. I'm starting to call back some of the numbers for the people who gave me their numbers. So if you're still interested, you can send me a note. So I'm starting to set up the times. I was just so busy before, it was just too difficult for me to get to it. But now I'm getting to a couple of people a week. I asked them both if they thought it was worth it, and they both said, absolutely. Okay, just letting you know. I'm not just saying that to say it because it's me. I'm saying that because it's true. What's this? Okay, it's now we're in a channel. If you can see the channel we're in over here. Anybody watching? So he's watching ACON, and the other guy's gone. I really like that other guy, Caesar. For anybody who has any interest in futures, Caesar's your guy. Definitely your go-to guy. I've spoken to him twice on the phone, over 3 hours. Helped me with crypto. He's very knowledgeable in a lot of different areas, and he's very, very successful. So don't hesitate to utilize him and to speak with him because he can help you. He really, really can. I really enjoyed him and talking to him. He's not, let's see, there's another guy on right now. He's called The Reason, Futures Prop Firm Trading. Okay, I don't know who he is. I never talked to him. I don't know him. He's only got 17 subscribers. I guess Caesar's not live anymore. He's starting to grow, which is nice. He's got 128 subscribers, which is very nice because he's not been doing it long. He's building quickly. And a lot of people who do options do have interest in futures, and you should. You should learn other things, okay? It's It's for you, trader, to know whatever you can know, because you never know when that opportunity presents itself, when you can say, you know what, I want to get into a future, and you know what, I know how to do it. Doesn't mean you have to, but you should learn it. Okay. If you're new to options, just stick with that until you learn that. All right. All right. Time for a protein bar. I see the Sky Pro be coming in. We spoke yesterday also. Not on a lesson, but we just talked because I like talking with him. He's probably the youngest trader we have in here. I checked out the reason, and I like the way he traded and how he explained things. He's good. No, he's very good. He's very good. I like Scott too. I want to learn more about what Scott's doing. I like Scott. He supposedly worked on the stock exchange. So, but I like the way he talks. I like the way he handles himself. If anybody knows him, or has spent some time in his room. Right now, we're just consolidating after such a huge drop. That's amazing. I just cannot believe how Tesla and the other one just dropped like it did. They both got so weak. Dubai Arabia Taxi adds 269 Tesla cars to its fleet. That should have brought Tesla up. And at 10:02, Tesla dropped like a bomb. At 10:02, when the good news for Tesla came out, it went down. Go figure. It says that Dubai's Arabia Taxi adds 270 Tesla. That's a nice order. Because you got to figure 270 Tesla cars. Even if you gave them a deal at $50,000 a car, okay, that's what 13. I don't know, $130 million. I don't even know. I'd have to sit there and figure it out. I'm guessing. Here we are, more of a pullback. Like I said, right now we are pulling back. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid to get into anything at this moment because I don't know where the markets are going. And if you look over here, we had highs here a couple of times, 411.75, 80. You can see that all of them had upper shadows, just like earlier. Look at all the upper shadows. Upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow. Look at this. Everything had upper shadows, which shows you eventually it was going to do what it did. I didn't expect it to be that bad. But it can, as much as this went down, you can look here and say, okay, let's go into volume. Wow, it's moving. I'm so excited. All right, so right here you got 100,000, 200,000. Just average them out. 340, 440. Let's say half a million. 675, 875, 935. There you go. Over 1 million shares right there. From here to here was 1 million shares. Okay, so for 1 million, and here's another one with another 350,000. So you got 1 million, almost 400,000 shares between here and here. So you can see how much manipulation. And you got to know that one person's got at least 500,000 shares or more. When it started to drop, everybody just dropped out and took their gains, or prevented any more of a loss. So I'm just saying to you that right now, at any time, this could pop up. So like right here, I'm going to say that I'm going to look for and say that at the moment, let's see that our lower target would be for, let's say, I don't think we're going to hit it, but I'm going to say 411 for right now. We have to just stay above that. So if we take this here and we're going to edit this, right? And we're going to say lower target at the moment because we're still down in this area, all right? So we're going to call this lower target. We're going to make it 411.00. We're going to be on the right. We're going to be into green there and chop the line and say okay. So there's a lower target right there, okay? And right now, this is our support. Let's get out of here. Always put this back to the hand. All right, and right now we got 411. 411, what do we got? 30, I think we do. I'm going to leave it there. So 411.30, and here, which is still a little high, but we got over 50 once. I'll still say the next step up is 411.75. We went a little bit higher. We would still say we had resistance twice at 80. 411.80. I'm going to leave it at the 75. So right now, I wouldn't be doing anything. I'd be sitting here waiting, okay? And Tesla, if you're watching Tesla, Tesla also is very, very much doing the same. Where it's, hold on, let me see if I can get this up. Get this here, change that to there. Okay, we're going to raise this up a little bit. 160.20, let's say, right now. Let's go to 25 since it's going to be our next level. I'm on the wrong computer. 25. Okay, 160.25, right there. I think that's good. And we're going to do this and edit this one. And we got 159. 160.25. Let's just go $1 on the channel there and say 25 also. And that should put us, actually it's a little low. We got to be a little higher. Let's go up to 50. Let's edit it up to 50. So we just take out that 2. So we got 159.50, and that now gives us a very, very tight chamber. All right, a channel on now here's our VWAP up here. Here's our lower VWAP. So we're still very, very bearish at the moment, and we're just at the 13. So right here, for those that are watching Tesla, you're in a channel and it's not moving anywhere. You don't know. You're in the middle. Do not trade it. If you do that, unless you have some knowledge of it going, that it's going to go down, you don't know if it's going to go up or down at this point. You just have to sit and wait. I would not guess. Be patient. Be patient. Wait for that perfect moment and then make that moment perfect. That's what you need to do. All right? Does that make sense? Sometimes the best move is not making one. The best move is just being still and waiting and letting God be God. I do. And having a little bit more of your protein bar. Look at that. Pull back. Pull back. I don't know. Not a good day. There were some great moves this morning. Unknown. Unbeknown. I always like to have my chart. I can't break this lower. I always like to have it as small as possible. All right. Mostly trades, SPX, NVIDIA, Tesla. Very good as well. Explains things well and his thorough process. I agree. I've listened to Scott. I really enjoyed listening to him, especially the time before when we had all the candidates up. You know, last time I was live with Deck and everybody was live together, I really enjoyed what Scott had to say. I like the way he talks. You know, he talks. I'm a very fast talker at times. Not as fast as AK. I've calmed down quite a bit, but Scott talks methodically, you know, and sometimes, even though it's a little robotic, you know, it's easy to understand, and you can learn from a person like that, and that's very good. I don't really know him personally. He's one of the few people I don't know, and that's just me. I've stopped reaching out. I just do my little thing here. The only thing I don't want to get caught up is like what AK's doing, which is not wrong. It's just him. You know, he does a lot of one-on-one, so he's got a calendar and he lets people fill in during the day. He'll blank out certain spaces, but that's why a lot of times he's not live straight through. He'll take one here, one here. I could do that too. There are people that really only have time during the day. And though I really don't want to get big wrapped up in doing one-on-one because I make $50 for an hour, I can make $8,000 for an hour doing crypto options. I'm still doing well. I've taken a step back, not because I'm not doing anything. We just haven't, and the market's pulled back a little bit on crypto. So we watch trends, and right now the next trend hopefully is go back up, but we'll see. With the market going down, I always think of crypto to go back up, but it's not always necessarily true. All right, I'm trying to check it right now. I know it was down to like 26, 27,000 on crypto, down from 30. It's at 27,360, so it's still dropping a little bit. And Ethereum too. I think Ethereum is going to be a great investment in the long run. So Ethereum and Bitcoin are the only ones that I really look. Somebody told me about another one this week. What was it called? It's called, shoot. Did I look it up? Hold on. Might have looked it up. See, there's a pullback coming on let me give you 1 second. It's called, if anybody knows, RENQ. RENQ crypto. Anybody know anything about that? RENQ Crypto. I don't know enough about it yet, but somebody had mentioned it to me, like one of the next big things. I don't know what it is. So if anybody knows, get posted on the board. I mean, I looked it up, but I just didn't catch the whole thing. Okay, let's see. So it's good day. I picked a good day to go live since really nobody else is on. You got me on options, one guy on what do you call it? On futures and deck. He's still live, I guess. Well, he's there. Let's just say he's there. He's still there, doing a lesson. Okay. Let's pull back down a little. See, I put a lower target and see what's happening here. I was pretty much in the right direction. So right now we're going to edit this back down a little further. Let's go down to 20. All right, so we've got 4, 11, 20 is now actually it's a little lower, 15. Let's go to 15. Let's go to 15. 4, 11, 15 or 10. There you go. It's right on the line. So I was right. I hit the lower target because this is what I see. And I didn't do this today, but let's do it. And then you'll have a better idea. If we do this, bring it down a little further. Let's do a trend line, which I didn't put in today. And hold on one second. I got to get out of here. Maybe not. Let's see. If I go, there we go. So I got from 413. I don't know if I'll be able to get it from there. But if I do it here, 413.07. Bingo. Right there. Come on. Bingo. Got it. All right. I'm going to do it from there. And I'm going to bring it to here. All right. Okay. Let's take off the left. Cancel the left. It's right to there. I had to leave it up because really it would have been right there. Maybe I can activate and drag it over. Let's see. Activate it. Let's see. Right to there. All right. That's good enough. I guess you can do it that way. And this came down a little. And let's bring this up. Activate this one. There we go. You can see we came up a little bit. And then you're seeing the step from earlier, all right? And there was a high point about here. So here, it's more like right there. Shit, I hate when that happens. Okay, and you want to get rid of the right extension. So get rid of the right, remove, cancel left, cancel right. And when you do that, you'll see now the step. Okay, and you can see the step from the beginning of the day too, from here to here. All right, so you can see the day of what we had going. Cancel left, and then cancel right. Cancel right, and I like this because you see how we start our day. We had an ascending. We continued to ascend very, very small rise. Okay, in fact, it actually went down a little first. If you go to here, from here to here, all right, you had to step down. But since we're past there, I'm just going to make the whole step. And then here you can see, boom, where we go straight down. All right, let's take this now and go back to here. And this is good to do because it's good to see for yourself. If we want to see a little bit more, we can do this. And if we want to see the whole thing, we can go into 3, okay, like that. I don't like the colors on this. There we go. That's perfect. All right, and you can see this moved a little bit, so I can activate it once more. Pull it down and just make it up. So I'm gonna put it to the tip of the 13. I like that because I know the 13, that 13 day right there, is a lot of like between the lower and there. We want to see what it's going to do in that kind of a channel. You know, you have a channel from there to there. Though our channel here in our resistance is lower than I have it. All right, and my channel here, you can see I have the resistance at 75. If I bring it down, watch what happens. It's either going to meet it or it's going to go the other way. So, of course, it's one or the other. But I want to bring it. I don't want to put it right on the line. There's my 13. And then again, this. So we're still holding. We're still holding in this channel at the moment. Until somebody does something and says, okay, I want to make some more money. So right now, I don't need to go to a 1 hour to know that we're going down. All right? If I put it down, I already know what it's doing. All right? I can see it. I only do this for you. And the 15-minute, there's our reversal on the 15-minute, which shows we're coming back up. But we have a higher shadow and a lower shadow. All right, so in the 10-minute, there's our reversal again to come back down. So if we can continue, we're still in a downward. There's your 5-minute. all right, which puts us in that channel right now, going up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, but looks like if you made another bar here, we're still in a descending. All right, I like the 1 minute because I can see what's really happening. I can see how much resistance there is and what's going to happen. There's my line, and you see we're getting lower and lower. So right now we want to see if we're going to build lower lows or we're going to build higher lows. At this point we came down and we started to build higher lows. All right, we're above the 13, but until we get up above here, and I'm going to try to move it just so we can see a little more. Let's see, on 2 minute, I think that might look a little better. And let's see if I can move this up. There you go, right there. 413. All right, so we can keep an eye on this right now and see which direction. I'm not in anything right now. I am not in any contracts. If I had done anything earlier, I said the put would have been the way to go, and it was. But I turned around because of all what was happening with Thinkorswim, and by the time I fixed it, I missed the play. But I could have been in a lot of trouble if I got into the play and I couldn't either get in or get out. Maybe it got locked up, so I don't need that problem either. It's not that important to me. Right now, this can go either way. It depends on who's manipulating this and what they're thinking. Anybody see any of the stocks that are moving? I'm going to pull up my scanner for a second. Okay, here. I have my daytime scanner. Wow. Okay, there's not very much. INAB. It opened at 250. It's down right now to last 268. That's done. Getty went up from 788 to a little over 8. That's pretty much done. APLT, there's really nothing happening with that. Now UHC went from 260 to 325. It is shortable. If you're on Thinkorswim, it is a shortable stock. Also, what I've added, for some of you that might have a scanner, I've added in the HDB and the RSIs. So it's a good thing to add in. If you're curious what I'm talking about, I'll show it to you. And I can show you how to add that in if you're interested. It does not come in there. So here's the scanner. Now this is just a stock scanner, not the option. The difference is that the stock one has everything. It's got options and stocks. The option hacker has only options. All right, but in here, you see this line in here? ETB, NTB, there's only one. Sometimes I go in, I take this UIHC and I'll put it in United Insurance Holding. Good company, very good company. I think they're United is out of Texas. I know because of Medicare. But RSI. So you go here, there's a little star right there on the bottom, and you open that up and you can customize it. And I added it in, just put in RSI and put in HTB and then put them all the way to the front here. All right, just move them up. So I'll leave this on for a quick second. You can see everything I have in there. I use mark percentage change and percentage because in the morning, percentage change doesn't work, only mark percentage will. And then after hours, it will. You can always go back on the tape and see it again. All right, so here, percentage change, and they're slightly different, but they're very, very close. You really only need one or the other. But like I said, percentage change doesn't work, and mark. And you'd have to look what the difference is between mark percentage change versus percentage change in Thinkorswim scanner to get that answer. Here, I usually tweak up when it's really, really busy and I got pages of pages. I'll move this up, let's say here, and I'll make that 40,000 and I'll tweak it. I always leave it around 70. Here, this shouldn't be. This is wrong, all right? That's not the scanner I usually use. I usually use, in fact, I can do max, or let's say, because it's a stock, let's say 375. All right, let's do it one more time. It didn't even bring up that much more, maybe one or two. There's Dog Z. And then here, if it's really busy, I'll move this up to 4.5%. If it's very not busy, like in the mornings, I'll go down to 3.5. I always leave this at 10. The difference between a daytime scanner and an after hours, you just do this, okay? But this is not a morning scanner. Morning scanners are different. All right, anybody got any questions before I'll leave this? I don't want to leave it there too long. Yeah, I'm not going to leave it because it's going to slow me down. I can always open it again. Also, the option hacker, I'll show you real quick. I'm going to open up the option hacker and let me detach it. And this one here is the option hacker. The difference is, like I said, the option hacker should only be options. This is really like a morning study one. There should be one more. But if I take that off, and that says 4 hours, and I want to go back about an hour. Let's see, there should be 2 of them there. I can build another one. None of the following. Add a filter. I don't know how to get rid of this stuff. Remove. It's not in there anyway. This is a little bit different, but everything that's down here has an option. But it doesn't mean just because it has an option that I would even do it. I've never touched this. You can see it's missing the. If I want to customize this, I can do ETB. Okay, there, and I just do this. I double click, and or I add the item, and then when I get down here, I want to move it up all the way, a little further up. Let's say right before around there, and then the other one is the RSI. So a lot of times you can see what's happening with stocks like that. So I want to add that too. Go down to the bottom, and I want to move that up just about where the other one is. All right, right next to each other. And I say, okay. So now it's in here. And if you don't see it, actually should be on the other side of the description. So I put them too far. So really, I want to just go in one more time because it's going to save it. And I'll take RSI and I'll move it down. And I'll take HTB and I'll move it down. And that's better. I want it on the other side of description. I want the name, description, and then. Okay? And then you can see here. And, you know, some people use other things. That's fine. Here's your delta, gamma, theta. So it tells you on those. And that's a good example. I wish I could change this to show you you have to do it in the contracts, but to show you the intrinsic value and the volume. All right? Because you'll see there's no interest. There's very little. Look at the theta here. There's no interest on these things. So that's why I don't ever use the option hacker, but I just want to show you how you can use it. All right? And again, like I said, that particular one needs to be tweaked out for daytime. That was a morning scanner, the way it's done. Remember, the daytime has an extra study. There's a big difference. It will pull up different stuff. All right? Anybody have any questions? I don't see any questions on the board. I'll just keep going. Right now, you can see we're still in that channel. Nothing is really happening that much at this point. Okay? We're not even at lunchtime and it's that slow. Very slow right now. All right, and I lost something here. I don't know why. Am I 6 in 1? I lost everything when I changed. So let me see if I can get my numbers back. This would be my green. That's working good. Okay, I lost my contracts and my 6 in 1. This here would be number 5. That one's working. Okay, good. See, they're saved. That's the one thing. When I did that thing before, I changed out to my old one. The only thing I need to do is to get rid of the theta, open interest stuff. Those lines, those extra lines, I don't know why it puts it back every single time on the contracts. I don't use it. I don't know how to use it. Not interested. All right. Let's see. And this was changed again too. I fixed all this stuff and now it's all messed up again. Oh, shoot. Duty. Come on. Let's see, 159. There we go. Okay. Everything moved. Same thing here. Everything moved. My lines are still pretty close. Still going to hit that bottom. I still see we're going to hit my lower target. It was a good call, actually. Even if it doesn't hit, I think it was a good call because it shows you how close that I could get on the call without touching the same line. I don't want to put them on the same line, but you can see when I lowered my support, I hit it. I just put that lower target thinking that we go below 411. This thing can really drop to 410. Before, it looked like I told you if it hits 413.75, we're looking at 415, but that never happened. Okay? So it never happened, and it dropped all of a sudden, but we don't know what made it drop like that and why. Okay? That's why you always got to keep your eye on the news. I wish we had better news. Okay? Truthfully, I wish we had. All right, let me just put this here. This is number 2, and this is number 3. Number 3. Okay. And again, it put the lines in. I know you don't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my contracts right now, and then I'll go over them in a second. All right, one more time, because as they drop, so do the contracts. Either go up or down, depending if it's a call or a put. All right, they will change. Um, okay. Shoot. Did it again. Okay, that's good. One more. Just one more. I'm fixing the charts here so I don't have a problem with my own stuff. If I decide to do a, you know. That color was all wrong too. Oh, boom. Okay. Apply. That's gone. Okay. All right. I got a few other things to do. Oh, shoot. Did it again. Did it again. You always got to remember to put the hand back up. When you do certain changes, it puts a different thing. You need to get rid of those in. I'm talking about in here. When I'm working something else, you always got to make sure to put the hand back. If you don't, then you touch the chart and it makes different setups that you don't want. So I'm changing all back to the hand. Okay, hand. Here's another one. Hand. All right. And the other thing that changed is I like to always have my chart where it's a little further away from here. Some people have it where it's set right there and you don't know if it's behind and you can't see the last one. So what I do is I go up here. I go into time axis and I'll put in price axis, 3, time axis, and I'll do 3 bars to the right, okay? And then apply it and say, okay. And that'll leave me about 3 bars, about right there, okay? I leave it even a little further because I don't want it to go. I need to be able to see it. But on my other ones here, they moved. When I changed out the charts before, it changed them. So I'm going to do it again here too. Let's see, I'll put a 3 there. Okay. And price axis. You go into auto and let's say scale up to 10, scale up to 10. Get the custom interval, do 3 on that. And we want to use log scale. Use prices percentage. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, that moved it. There we go. Now I can move them to the right. And I'll do those on my time. All right, let me just check the contracts real quick. On Tesla, we should be looking at a 160. 160. Boy, I gotta change these. 160 on a call. 160 on that, and 157. I think I did change them already. 157.50. 157.50. There we go. 157.50 on the puts for Tesla. All right. And for SPX, we want to be looking at right now. Let's see if it hasn't changed. Wrong mouse. Right here. You can see right here, just out of the money SPX, we want to be 41.25 and 41.20. I think they did change because I have 30. So 41.25. I'm going to make the put 20. The put's 20. And let's see, 41.25 for the call. And that puts you right out of the money. Okay? Sound good? And I'll put it on the board in a second. I'll put it right on the board after I finish this. Fit orders to everything changed here. 10, intervals, 2, 3, time axis, bars. Okay, that one's perfect. It's a lot of work. And here we can see we changed. So you can see we went up a little bit. So I want to activate the trend line, 53, which is this. Always pull it down a little and then push up. If you do that, it shouldn't affect the top part. I'd rather be a little higher, like I did. I put it on the 21 day. Remember, this Think Cloud has a 21 on the top, and you can change that. If you want different, you can come in here. You could open up that Think script for the 9 and 21. And some people like 8 and 20. You can just make it 20. You can change it. You can make it 5 and 15. I don't know why you do that since you have a 13. I like the color blue so it all goes together. So you can change that if you want to. All right. I'm going to leave mine. I like it the way it is. All right. But if you change it, I'm not going to get angry. I don't care. I just know one thing. Listen, when you're a carpenter, you have a lot of tools. You wear a tool belt. Okay. But if you have too many tools lagging you down, you're not going to take a sledgehammer for busting up concrete and put it on your belt when you're doing drywall. You have too many tools. You need to find the right tools for you that work for you, that you feel comfortable with. I do a lot of different things that a lot of other people don't do, but I do them like these right here. Actually, this one was a little higher. I can activate that and push it up a little bit right there. See, that's what it really is. I do this really to show you, all right, pattern of how things are moving. Do I need this anymore? No. Do I need this one anymore? No. But I left it there to show you. I'll take them out at the end of the day. I can do a bottom one too, but if I do a bottom one, what it'll show you is a downward position. All right, and let's just do it for the heck of it. Here's a low. We can do it from here, or we can do it from here. All right. Here is more now. If I do it from here, all right, let's say boom, to about there. Okay, you can see how we're squeezing in a downward position. All right. Now let's see where it went across. Look at that. It's identical. Look where it went to. That is perfect. So this was right, just like this is right. I could have started here. So what I could do, all right, since it's so good, I can activate it. It'll be here, right? So I'll take that all the ways to right there, and then I'll cancel the left, okay? So you can see where it touches here, to here, to here, right to my low here, and it's perfect, all right? Now, you can see my lower VWAP. Again, remember, always put this back. Boom. So now you see we have a descending here, and we have a descending here, and here comes the squeeze. Which way you think this is going to squeeze, folks? This is why I do this, because it's telling me that if it continues, we're going to have a big squeeze down, and my lower target's not only going to get hit, but this lower target's going to go down to about 410.85. So I'll leave it there just so it gets hit. Otherwise, I'd put it to 410.85. But can you see why I do this now? Can you see the advantages of doing trend lines? Those who make trend lines, okay, and they don't have to be exact. They need to be close, but not exact. Those who make trend lines are usually better traders, okay? And those who don't, they're lazy. And lazy traders will lose in the end. That's the truth. Don't be lazy. Learn to master your skill. That's what you need to do. Learn to master your skill, okay? Again, a lot of the things I do are different than other people. I wish I had a protractor. It gives me a semicircle in here. I want to do the next step. It's so funny because I loved math as a kid. I love geometry, and very much with the angles and the occluse and the whatever is the obtuse triangles and the isosceles. I loved that as a kid, you know, and here I am drawing triangles without a protractor, just using my mouse. I never thought, someone said, you're going to be using your mouse one day to make triangles. I go, okay, you funny guy. You like, what's his name? You just funny guy. All right, let me fix one more of these. I'm doing one at a time. Fixing price angles. Let's see, manual, go to. Come on. Auto. When I did all that stuff before, but now I'm in the right place. I feel good. Let's see, 5, 5. Use log scale, intervals, 2, 3. Show price, I don't want to do that. Let's see, boom. Oh yeah, did it work? And then with time axis, I want to do, let's say 3 bars. Apply. Okay. All right. Yeah, it worked. Okay, great. I hate that when I can't bring it all the way to the end. Like if, well, I'll show you when I see it. I use something. I'm gonna fix it first, and then I'm gonna bring it over to show you what I do, which is different. I buy from a different place. Only, I'm not saying it's right. It's just that I got used to doing it that way from day trading days back in the beginning, and there are better ways. But if I bring up the better way to show you right now, what happens is it messes my whole scaling up. Let's see. Okay. I need one more. So you do have to do the other one. Time axis, 5 bars. 5 bars, apply. Got it. Okay, good. Now I gotta do Tesla. Now I'm gonna bring it over to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see, time axis, I got 5 there. I gotta do this one here, manual, keep the do. Manual, go to auto. Fit. 5, log scale 2, 3, apply, enter. Got it. Okay, got it. Come on. Got it. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I'm fixing everything. Because yesterday I messed everything up just trying to help other people. You know, it happens. It just happens. But now, at least I know how to fix it, but it's a chore. 3, log scale, time axis, 5 bars. Apply, enter. Okay. This one's not working as well. What did I do? Oh, here it goes. Fine. All right, I am able to do it. What I'm doing is I'm working on what's called a 6-in-1. Let me detach this. And I've shown you this before. Oh, shoot. What did I do with it? Uh-oh. I lost it. That's not it. What did I do with it? It's gone. There it is. Okay. So this is what I call a 6-in-1. All right. And what I do is I'm watching 6 stocks at one time. And I have my SPY on the top left. It doesn't really come out that great on this monitor. I'm sorry about that. And then I got Tesla, so I always watch. So I know that right now, if I look at this, my call would be 411, my put would be 410. When I look at this, I know everything is every 250. So this would be 160 on the call and 157.50 on the put for Tesla. All right. Then here I have my contract for SPX. I can buy from here. I have 5 contracts set up. All I have to do is hit this and I'm ready. And I can change this. There's 4120. There's the 25. There's the 150. There's the 157.50. I could put the SPY in here, but I don't trade the SPY. But I tell you what the SPY is just by looking at this price. I know how to write my own contracts. Also, I teach a lot of you how to write your contracts in here. So if you look at this contract and I bring it to the beginning, every contract's written this way. A dot, capital letter, TSLA. 23 would be the year. 04 would be the month. 28 would be the day of the contract. The next one says P for put, and then the price. And that's how you write your own contracts. So I don't even have to go down and look at the products. I can write my own because I know how it's done. All right. But I buy from there. I always have. So if I was to buy right now, okay, I would buy from right here. If I'm buying a put, I would just hit that button right there. When I see the price I want, I just hit it. It's a limit order. If I want to put in right now a stop loss, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I can see it in here when it's closed like this. I can't show you because on my other one I can. Just to give you an idea. I'm going to get out of here. If I was to do a stop loss, it would be here. I would come down here. I would go into single template with bracket. I unclick the first one, and then I go to percentage. All right, and I would, if I'm doing a put, I would do plus. So if it went up, let's say, if it went up about 5% on 500 shares, it would be about $125. So I go plus 5. If I was doing a call, I would still be in percentage. I would do negative 5. Okay, and that's how I would do that. All right, and I could also set them up where I'm here, where I buy. Let's say buy custom. I could buy a here it is. First triggers or one of these in here. Buy. One of these is for here 5 singles. So see, I can buy or sell 5 singles. Some of them will have the actual, there it is, 5%. So that's plus 5%. So right there, if I hit that, I'm all set up, okay? Let's see, nothing's up there. So watch, it'll come up from the bottom. I want to buy whatever stock I'm in, would be the SPY ETF. I unclick this, we'll put the actual time, and then I have the 5% right there. So this would say, this would be if I was buying a put. Does it say put? Buy a, doesn't say. It should. ETF link strike exposure. That's buying the stock. This is not, this one won't work. It has to say put or call. So I don't know why it's not saying that symbol. I'm not sure what it is. ETF. This is to buy the stock 5, but it's set up for the, what do you call it? I don't know why it's not working. I'll have to figure that one out or get rid of it and make another one. But you can set up for doing options. You can set up for doing stocks. All right. Oh, I know why. If I did this, okay. So let's say I want to do the put. I'd be in here. All right. Here's another one. Before I even do that, let me just get rid of this. I can't stand this. This and this. Say apply. That gets rid of the extra lines. If I go here and I go buy custom, where is that one again? 5 contracts. 5 with, there's a 10% stop. Here's a 5% stop. Now it should say, there it is, SPX put. You see it? So I have to be, whatever I'm in here, then it's already set up. I just open this up. Then it's got my price of the contract with the 5%. All I do is hit confirm and send. I'm in the contract. So I'd be waiting, ready, and I'd already have. If you make this the way you make it, okay, then you just go here and it says save, all right? And you just save it that way. I don't want to save it again. I have too many, all right? So you can build them, you can make them, you can save them, all right? And then it's quick. So then, because I hear people, I go, do you use a stop loss? No. I buy the stock or I buy the put, and then I go and put it in after. By that time, you may be out or went the other way and you can get killed. Learn how to do stop losses before if you want to use stop losses. Does that make sense? That's a good lesson for another day. Not that today's a bad day, but I'll go through that another day where I'll just do that for about an hour, picking the right contracts, setting up with stop losses. All right? I just don't feel like doing it today. Great lesson. Nobody else does. You won't get that anywhere else from anybody. Everybody talks about putting in a stop loss and nobody wants to show you how to do it. Okay. Right here, you can see we had dropped a little lower while I wasn't watching, so I can activate that. I'm going to bring that down, and then I'm going to bring it a little lower to there. Okay? You can see I'm right under that, right there. This one here, I think we're still good, but I'm going to bring it down. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm going to bring it down right about there. All right, we're looking for that squeeze. It's coming. And by the way, so I was right, wasn't I? We hit my target. So Active Trader was correct again. When nobody thought that that would get hit, there we are. We got hit on the target, right? Hold on. What's going on here? I can't see you guys. There you are. So I hit my target, okay? Active Trader hits target again. Every time I do it, I hit it. So you can learn something from that. Now, what I would do, because we're still in the downward motion, I'm telling you that I see this going down today on the lower target too. Remember I told you before, 410.85? What did we hit? So if I look at my low of the day right now on the SPY, let's see. My low for the day is 410.79. See, so I told you before, I'd rather do the 410.85, it would be correct. I'm going to drop this now down to 410.75. There's my lower target, all right? So I'm even lower, all right? Really, I should be lower than that because I don't want to put it lower and then we don't get hit and then, oh shoot, what did I just do? And how did that get over there? Uh-oh, what did I just do? Trade, active, hold on. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, I did something on this thing and changed it over there. That was weird. Okay, so right there, lower target, because we don't know if 411 is the bounce area. Even though it came below and it hit my target, it doesn't mean that it's going to continue to go down lower. Got to watch the news, and there is none. We're already at 11:50 and almost at lunchtime, and there's no news on a Monday at this point. So we're trying to move back up again. It's trying to push. We're still low on our volume, all right? So again, I'm going to move this up just a little more. I'm going to leave it at the 13, all right? So there's your 13. See the 13? I just left it on the 13. I just widened it a little bit more. These things are so good. And that's our lower VWAP right there. So again, we're between our 13 and our lower VWAP is really our channel. So I'm going to get this out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down to about 50. Let's go down to about, let's say 50. I just want to put it out of the way. Because if we hit below there anyway, it's going to drop. And then we're going to lower this. We're going to edit this down to about 410.85, maybe 90. Just tweaking it down a little bit. All right, that's good, perfect. Right there, there. I don't count the doji there. I count the base. Then here, we're going to bring this down right above the 13. I don't know the exact price yet, but let's see what it looks like. 411, let's say 30, 411.30, 35, perfect. So from a 411.35 tonight is only 45 cents. Okay? And we're going to move this whole thing up a little, like into the middle here. All right, so now you can see where we're at. You can see that we've widened up our squeeze for our squeeze play, and it's starting to move up slightly. We saw it move up a little, like I just said here. So we got here. I would have jumped in if I was going to jump in here at 411, but I would still wait because we're not going to get much out of it. Only 411.15. I still got to find out direction. This could even be lower, but I don't want to make it that tight. I can make it 25. And if I do that, watch, that tells me if we can't even hit the 25, then we're going to come down even lower. That's what it shows me. But as long as we hold 411, we're okay. But I don't see it. We went from a channel in here, let's say from here to here, and now we're going from here to here. Eventually we can go from here down to here if we don't hold 411. And there it is. What are your thoughts on Tesla? Can it go lower? Or do you think it's going to bounce? I think that much as I like Elon Musk, I think he's spreading himself out very thin, and his investors are not happy. Though, like he had a good order today for 286 Tesla cars in Dubai, and that should have been enough to push him up. I also think that when Elon Musk speaks, when he talks, his stock always drops. I think he should shut up and not speak at press conferences. I think he should let other people do it for him. He's the richest man in the world, one of them. And he's like, it's just that when he talks, he's not making his investors happy. He needs professional people to do what he's doing for him. Twitter was the start of the downfall for him, but he had a passion for democracy, and I can't blame him. And here we go. Like I said, it was going to start to drop and start to get lower, and it's exactly what it's doing. But we're going to drop this down even a little lower now. It's going to make it really tight. Let's say we're right at the 13 at 411.10. Right there. I hate to be right on the line. Let's go and make this 411.10. Even though we're right on it, it's going to drop anyway. And we're going to take this and we're going to lower this a little bit. Make it 85. Just a little bit lower, just to tweak it down slightly. I think we're starting to push down. I may not be so far off on my lower target. We're going to have to wait and see. But all of a sudden, it could get a whole shitload of, we're on a 2 minute right now. If I go back to the 1 minute right now, okay, which makes it hard to see the whole thing, but give me a second. Okay. If we go minute by minute here, we're going to see we got 107,000, 80,000, 67,000, 46,000, 140 above average, but that's for sell-off. See, the sell-offs are always more than what's going up. See here, that was a good one, 167. That was a good one, 256. But you see what's happening? You get one or two good ones, and then you get 3, 4 bad ones going down, 3 or 4. This was a 1-on-1. I just think we're headed down slowly. And it could just crack very fast. I'm not going in the market today. I'm watching. I'm just going to observe and try to call it the best I can. Oh, I forgot to use my stuff. Hold on. I'm closing. My eyes closing. I forgot to use my eye stuff. Just give me 1 second. There it is. Give me 1 second. I knew I forgot something this morning. Okay, that's good. One drop keeps my eye open all day for 8 hours. My eye's starting to droop. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, but with one drop within 5 minutes, my eye will be open for 8 hours. What are your thoughts on Tesla? I answered that question. And Tesla right now is still holding it in another, so Tesla right now, it is going. I'm going to open up Tesla for you for a second. But watch, I don't want you to miss this. I think it's going to drop. But Tesla, let me just set it up. Tesla is getting lower lows. All right. and it's coming down slightly. So we're going to go down to about 160. Let's just say 160 is now resistance for Tesla. Okay, 160 is resistance. 160. And that's going to put our support. Oh, shooty. I don't want that one. 160 is 159. About 159.50. 159. Let's say 159.35. Let's say 159.30. 159.30 is going to give me 159.30. That's going to put us in 70 cent. Not bad. About 70 cents, but it's going lower. If I was to do a trend line, you would see. I'll put one in real quick, and then I'm going to open it up to show you. I just want to keep it on. Look at that, how it went up the other way. It went the other way on the SPY. You see that? It's a fake out. But don't be fooled yet. We won't be fooled again. Okay, here we go. And let me just see what this is. I want to take this out of here and cancel left. Okay. Let me put this back. I'm going to open up Tesla so you can see what I just did. All right. All right, right there. All right, so this was a little fake out here, but you see the trend? We're only going to the 13, and we're going to pull back down. Eventually, it's going to drop. All right, whether it goes this low, I don't know. I just put it out of the way. I really could put it right there at about 410.65. All right, so let's activate this back and put it right to about right there at the. I think I got it perfect. I did. 410.65. All right, now go take a quick look at Tesla. You asked me, and I drew the lines on Tesla. And what I did is I put a trend line so you can see this. Okay, so my trend line is from here at 1122. All right there, a high point. But you see what's happening? We're starting to trend down. And what it's been doing, if you look at the whole day, let's go into about at least 3 minutes. You should be able to see more of the day. Come on, here we go. Here we go. We got the whole day. So here's my trend for now. All right, let's go up a little like that. Let's bring it. If I bring my trend from the day, all right, you can see the step here because we got a step from right there. There's our high of the day. And let's put it to right where we're at right now. Boom. All right. And let's take this other one out. Don't even need it. Remove. And you can see our whole day it's getting lower. Remove. Cancel left. Hand. Okay. So you can see we're going down, 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 down. Now, I could have built steps on the way. But even from here, you see when my line is across, I just took it off. Look where it is on this end here. We're down. So we are even going further down. So right now, look at the low here, 158.61. All right, we could end up back down there again. We could end up back on a lower, if I was to put a lower target, I'd say about 157.25, 157.50, somewhere in that area for a low, for a target for Tesla. Okay, at the rate we're going. Because when we got good news, if you go down here and you'll see the Wall Street Bet mentions for Monday, it says for Monday, well, Tesla's on the list, mentions for Monday. I don't know what the mention is. Elon Musk says lithium is common everywhere, Chiefs economy. We better hope so because we were depending on China for a lot of the minerals for lithium. And they're taking over in countries like South Africa and places like South America where they might have minerals that we could use. And we're becoming a second-rate country thanks to Joe Biden, who has really done nothing good for this country since he's been in office. Okay, it's not because I hate him so much; it's because I hate him so much. You know, the guy sucks. What he's doing for America, he's destroying this place for my grandchildren and for the generations to the future to come. You know. And that I hate him for. I do. I hate him and the whole party. I just can't stand what they're doing to us. All right, let's go back here to the SPY. And you can see here, now we got the SPY doing the exact same thing. All right, let's just manipulate this a little bit. Let's see. We're going to pull that down a little bit and pull it up. Again, I'd like to leave it on the 13. All right, in the edge of the 13. And this one here, we're at the tip. and we're at the tip, so we're still good. And you can see that hasn't changed. And you can see what's happening here. And my lower target, what am I on? 5 minutes? Let's go to 3. Okay, and let's move it up a little more. Come on. All right like that. I don't need to see the high of the day. And you can see what's happening. The only difference is if I did it from here, so if I got rid of this line, let's remove the drawing. Let's go back here and do this and take it from here, right there. Boom. From there. All right, you can see which way we're going. And then if we take it from here, boom, to there, you can see we have a temporary squeeze going here, and it was going up. You see the up position? There's your squeeze up. And that's what it shows you, all right? We could take this out of here. Let's say cancel left. There's another step here, this one here. We could cancel the right. So you see what happened here? We got to step down to here, then it comes back up. There's your squeeze up temporarily. There gives you, and how much traffic in here? 354. It's about over 100,000 per candlestick. Because we're on a 3 minute. And that's what you got to be able to watch second from second, and then you'll get an idea when things are starting to change. All right. The only thing that should be wrong is this. Let me activate that and just bring it right back to where they meet up, right about there. I think that's it. It may not be perfect. It's hard to see because you got a support line here too, which is like if I want to make it a little lower, where are we at? 411.14. We're coming up a little bit more. So our resistance now just came up, okay? And we just came up a little bit to about what, 25? Let's say 25. Let's just edit it down to 20 at this point for right this second. So we got 411.20. All right, and then here we're still right. We got 410.85. I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit. We did touch, you know what, I don't, maybe I won't, because we touched here, 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 and below on this one. All right, so I have it on 85. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. So that's only 15 and 20 is 35 cents. That's a very, very tight channel that we're watching right now. All right, but what we have to look at is this, and this gave us a temporary crunch there. But if it comes back down again, then all I got to do is extend this one here, and it'll look like this. Extend to the right. You see it? And then you can see the crunch that'll come in here as it goes lower. Right now, we got a temporary one in here with this. See it? And that's why I make these steps. I'm going to leave them both there for a second. All right? I got my support. As far as a lower target, it's not really that important. I already hit my lower target already. I hit it twice, really, because I said 485 and it did hit. And I said 411 and it hit both. So I hit target twice. Whether we continue down further is to be seen. At this point, we don't know. It's trying. And that's where it follows this, and there's a turnaround. This would be your reversal right there, okay? And if we put this on a 15-minute, let's see what the reversal will be on a 15-minute, just about where I said. You see there? That was that down, okay? And then it came here, and that's where the reverse is. So when you look at it on a 5-minute, all right, you'll see it happened back here. That was your reversal. And I always tell you, when you see that lower doji, go for a call. So though it went up a little, it came back a little again, but you see what it did? That's a fake out, all right? It did exactly, but it happened really here to here. All right, can you all see that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I didn't call it before, but that's really where it's at. That's where it happened on the 15-minute on that spot. And I always tell you, when you see a really deep lower doji and you're along a major line like the lower VWAP plot, that's where you want to do a call. And then you have to be patient, all right? We're on a 5-minute. So if we break it back down to even a 2-minute, all right? Again, remember I said it was here. Look at the arrow. I didn't even see that. Look at the arrow. That's from the scalper alert, okay? Look at the scalper alert. It said the exact same thing I said, and I didn't see the arrow on the 15-minute. But I can tell, and I know what these lower shadows mean. Thanks to Deck taught me. Deck taught it. He always used to drum that in, but he never said, he always told us about the lower shadows for certain reasons on reversals and stuff like that. But I say be ready on those calls, be ready on those contracts, that when that happens, you can scalp it. You can do that. What's in here? I have another one. What the heck is this? Hold on. I got the right one for you. Why I got the wrong one for me? Let's be this one. Okay. I got one more in here I don't need. And I'm going to get rid of it. Boom. Okay. Got it. Sorry. Sorry if I messed you up for a little bit. Disney begins second larger round of layoffs, bringing total 4,000 jobs cut. Great. Good. Because we're headed for recession. They're not seeing enough people coming to Disneyland. They're not going there anymore. Cater more to the woke society and the gay people, and poo-poo the Christians out there, and the people with religious beliefs will not go there anymore. You're losing. You know what? Don't do that. Put it out to everybody, not just to some people. When you do that, you lose a lot of business. When you talk about the deplorables, you're talking about half the nation. All right? You're talking about half the nation. So why be stupid and do stuff like that? I don't get it. I don't get these people. All right, we're moving up a little bit more, and the spread is getting a little wider. So you can see in here exactly what I said. When this thing changed here, you could see the push up, and it reversed over there on the 15-minute. It's reversed on the 2-minute too, but on the 15-minute, you see the real reverse. If you go into a 15-minute, all right, you'll see that. Boom. And there was your reverse. Boom, boom, hit the bottom, and then it started to come right up. And will we continue? But right there, highest shadow on the 15 means a reversal again. Let's look at it on a 10-minute for a second. Again, see, you got that reversal again. But that does put us a little higher, about 411.25. Let me see something. What am I on? 20. Let's just make it 25 and tweak it out a little bit. All right, there we go. And now let's go into the 5 minutes. They're all important. They all serve a purpose. They really do. So you see, we went up, we hit the 25, there's your reversal. We just don't have, you got 5 minutes, 5 times 5 is 25, about 50,000 per candlestick. See the 239 on a 5 minute, that's right now. So you can see, if I go to the 1 minute, watch how low, ready? Last one is right now 23,000. This one here was just above average. But these, 46, 50, ready? 48, 46, 71, all below average, okay? Let's leave it on the 1 minute for a little bit just to see where it's going. Is there too many lines here getting confusing for you? I can remove some of them. So let's say that one there is not my support. This is my support right here, price level support. Let's get rid of the other line for right now. That was the building of this going up. So if I go from here to here, you'll see we're going for another squeeze, but we're squeezing down this time. And you're going to see it come back down even further. I think you'll see it come down. Unless something comes out in the news. Things can change. All right? Let's go right now and just, put it out there. It is lunchtime. And it's a good time to take lunch. But you can see right now we're back to that point. We're still squeezing downward. The only thing was a slight temporary over here and from here to here, but we're starting to push down again. I don't need that line. I'll just keep my support. My support is at 410.85, probably right now at 90. There it goes. There's the touch. That's why I don't want to touch it. 85. See what I told you? It's going to come back down again. So what I could do, I can even show you if I bring this back in. I mean, I like this, but activate it. I can bring this into here, right up to there. All right, cancel right trend line. Then I can bring one from here to here. So if I drew another trend line at this moment, it would look something like this. Be right there. And there, another step down. You see what's happening? Let's bring it even lower. And I'm going to leave it around the 13 move. Okay, right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cancel my left. So you see what happened? We're moving, and now we're starting to come down even further again. We're building lower. We haven't built the lower lows yet. We're actually holding on that support. We're still holding that support. Give me 1 second. Let me take care of this. All right. And you see we're trying, even though we're pushing down, we're trying to move up slightly. But the 13. But always to the 13. So right now, we are still very bearish. All right? Because here's our VWAP. And here's our 13. We're below the 13, and we're below the VWAP and below the 13. That makes us bearish at this point. And eventually, it's going to get tired of trying. And either somebody's going to say, you know what? I want to make some money and do a fake out going up. Or it's going to come straight down. And looking at... I'm looking at Tesla too. But I got to say, Tesla really has not been following. It's been doing its own thing. What just happened here? I want to remove that trend line I put before on Tesla. I'm just going to remove it. Our support on Tesla did go up a little. I will say that. So our support on Tesla now went to about 159.75. It's perfect. Okay, 159.75. And that brings our resistance up slightly to, give me a second, those following Tesla. 75, 35, 160, 35, 160, 35. So that's about 35, about 50 cents. Is that correct? 50? I said 75. It's 25, 60 cents on that one. Here, I would say on here, this is the whole day. But again, if I look to, see this. Let's activate this again and bring it down. Oh, it's right there. So it is right there. Let's cancel my right. And let's bring one more in here again. Let's bring that line back in there. From right about there to where we are. You can see it's about to squeeze down. I see a squeeze. This part's trying to move up slightly, but we have more of a downward movement here. I think we're going to get squeezed in here, and I think we're going to drop. Let's see if I'm right. I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball. I just tried to follow the charts to see where they're leading me. All right? I mean, I really have it. It's widening in this way. We're coming below the 13 now. So I would say there. Okay? I'm almost at the thing. I don't need this line. Why? Because I can just drop my support a little. So let's take this trend line out. Let's remove the drawing. And let's say my support, it says 85. Let's drop it to the next level, which is, let's just even go down 5 and tweak it to 80. Boom. Okay, right there. Because we have here and here. I'm going to get rid of the line from earlier. And if I didn't, this would be the day. Be extend to the right. You see this? There's my day right there. It's still correct. And if I leave that there, look what's happening here. We are starting, you could see the step down. Remember, we stepped across, we were stepped down, then down again here, and now we're down here again. And what's happening? Look what's going on here. I'm right. It's happening. And there's my lower target. That's 3 times I'm hitting my lower target. Active trader, you've done it again. Oh my God, these charts work. They do work. They really do work. I'm excited. I got to figure out, somebody gave me a name and I didn't write it down for this charting system that I've made up. It's the active step. The active step. I think that's what it was. The active step charting. I like it. You like it? Active step charting. Go in my book. Active step, active charting step, active charting step, active step charting. Which one you like? While you think about that, I'm going to have me an orchard almond. Come on, guys. Anybody here? Which one do you like? Do you like this step thing? It works. Does anybody here like it? Is anybody here? I don't think you guys hear me. Does anybody hear me? I'm talking to myself again. Hello, hello. Nope, it shows I'm working. Shows I'm working. I'm streaming. I'll be streaming. You're not getting an almond. Nobody's getting an almond here. Winthrop, come over and crack my back. Active step. You like the active step? That's what I have. Active step. Okay, the active step. It works. Look, oh God. Bingo! I called it. I should have been in that put. I told you guys. And what does that mean now? Look at that. Hit that lower target again. And what does that mean now? We're going to go even lower. And that, we're going to put this, right now it could hit 50, but I'm going to put 25, maybe 35. All right, for right now, put a new target. And let's bring the support down to 65. So I hit it again. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't use this stepping system. I've never seen anybody else do it. Have you? Has anybody ever seen somebody do what I do here? Loud and clear. Good. Excellent. Listen, you know what? I get people, they hit me on the sides. They go, it's amazing. It's like you put it in such a way that it just makes it loud and clear. Like you said, loud and clear. Crystal clear. Whatever. Listen, I'm excited. It works. I found out about 2 years ago, I started telling people, you know what an algorithm is? I know because I did internet marketing. If you can feel yourself into the chart, if you can become part of that algorithm and know what's going to happen, it works because of the charting. So now we hit that point. We hit that support. I'm not saying we're going to hit this lower again, but right now we hit down, it came up. Now you see this here, this big drop? That was 135,000 shares on 1 minute. Not a lot, but more than average. And then coming back, they bought it right back. So you know what they did here? They ticked you out. What they did is the people who had stop losses, they stopped them out. The ones who had calls, and they went in. The first one is the closing of the shorts, right there. They get out of the shorts. The next one is the money. But be very careful here, because you can get faked out here. And where's our contracts at now? That might have changed the contracts. Right now, we should be looking. Oh my gosh. That's SPY. SPX. Okay. Oh man, I gotta take this off. This is wrong. Hold on, I'm sorry. This should be unlinked. I did it before, but when I changed it, went back. So I want to take this. I'm touched something in somewhere else and it's linked. Okay. You see what's happening now? We're starting to push up. So we can activate this and we can push this up to there. And there's our line straight across pretty much. If you take your daily, okay, if I take my daily, let's do this. If I get rid of this, let's see. Cancel right extension, okay. Is this the same one? Let's extend to the right. Bam. There's another line under there. Let's remove number 57. Period. There we go. All right, so there's the daily right there. So now we want to activate it. We're going to pull this down to here and move it up to there. So there's my daily right there. And you can see what's happening. There's my squeeze up. So if I look at my squeeze up and everything's changed here, all right? So activate this. I can't see it. So probably there it is. Bring it to there. Do it again. Bring it to there and then go up. I'm crossing my lines to do it, but right there. Okay? So you can see the squeeze up now. I could draw another line here with another step up. But let's see what happens. Our resistance is 411.25. Let's see. What do I have it? 411.25. So let's see if it hits there and comes back down. That's going to be the important part right now. I'm going to remove this line for the day. I don't really need it. And what I'm going to do at this point is going to take more of the now, okay? So I'm going to take it from here, boom, and take it to there. And now you'll see the line that way. And there's a squeeze up because we're right there to here. Gives a whole different look to the triangle. all right? But it's a step up. But I'm going to leave it off because I believe that I think we're going to come back either on our trend or our support or resistance, and it'll come back down again. This is just a way of manipulation, but why isn't it going up? Look at the time, all right? 12-12. U.S. stocks limp means as tech earnings and key economic data loom. That's not good news. So why did it go up at that point at 12-12? What's here? That is 12-16, 12-12. Here's your loom right there. Comes back down. Now we're 12-16. There's no news. There's nothing, and it shoots up. That's manipulation. There's no reason for it to do what it did. So that's nothing more than stock market manipulation. Very important to understand that. What's for lunch? Who's cooking? Ooh, I got some pizza in there. Why am I eating these things? Because I'm hungry. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning last night. Had half a bunch of cookies, grapes. Watched TV for 20 minutes, went back to sleep, and I still got 7.5 hours sleep. Amazing. Okay, here's the resistance. Let's see what happens here. Will we hold this line? Will we hold the line? Right there. That's what we want to say. Let's go into 5 minutes. 3 minutes should do it. Let's see. What happened to the line here? Is there a black? Huh. 413. Activate. It's right there. Why does it fall short? 413. Got it. Oh, moved 1 penny. It's all right. 413. It went back again. There must be a black arrow in there. There must be a black arrow. Won't sit on there. Rather leave 1 penny higher. There we go. There's a black arrow there. See that there? There's got to be a black arrow in there. That's why it's not showing. Let me see it on a 5 minute for a second. There's something black in there. 2 minutes. Something black's covering it. It's got to be a black arrow coming down. And that's what it did. Here we go. We're still on that resistance line. We're still there, right? We're still there. Wow. There's a push. There's a push right there. We're starting to push up. So now the next step, if we can continue this way, 1132 is 411.50. We would move our resistance point up to right now 35, and traders will try to push this up to 50. Let's see. Excuse me. What are we on here? 410.65. Let's move this up. Right there, 410.80. 40, 50. Look at it, it's moving. So next level, 50. Let's just put it to 50 and see if we can hit it. It's going to be a lot of resistance there. I wouldn't be shocked if it came close and then pulled all the ways back. If you do this as you're going, it gives you a better idea. Like, would you jump in now? I don't know if I would jump in for an extra 15 cents. But I might think about waiting until it gets to 45, seeing how much resistance and doing that put, because now we can see it's got a better distance to come back down. I would always rather do a put than a call. I would. I always feel better off. I feel safer. How about you guys? Puts or calls? Puts or calls? Which way do you feel better? Or if you're doing stocks, do you feel better with a short or a long? How many people here feel better with a short? I've seen people who were not successful going long do so much better shorting stocks. Doc Savage, Deck, very good example. He did not do as well going long. Had his best year ever when he shorted stocks. He should have stayed with what he knew and was doing the best. The minute he switched over, he dropped from $500,000 a year down to less than 100. If you find something that works for you, yeah, me too, exactly. If you find something that works for you guys, stick with it. It's all about making money. It's not all about saying, "Oh, I do options." You know, well, I'm only a day trader. No, you're not only a day trader. You're a successful day trader. There's a difference. You know what I mean? So don't feel that way in any way, shape, or form. All right, you want to make money. That's the name of this game. So if you find something that works for you, stick with it. If I give you a chart setup and you tweak it out differently and it works for you, fantastic. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you doing what's best for you, not what's best for me. Okay? Don't follow me over the river. Don't follow me over the mountain. Don't follow me over the hill. All right? But learn from things that I do that'll bring you closer to your goal. All right? The goal is for you to be an independent trader. Not to follow Deck, not to follow me. You know? Did I lose you guys? I did. I'm sorry. Nobody told me. I dropped off for a second. I got it. Here we go. I don't know why it's dropping off. That's twice. Okay, we got it. That's TOS. Can't help it. I got it on high definition. For some of you who have high def, try it. Go down to the little wheel. On your chart below, there's a little wheel over there in TradeCaster, and hit that thing and go to high def and see if it works. It works for me, so I've got high def on one, and it's perfect. And I'm using a high def to put it out there. You must have high def on your side to do it. If not, it's the 720 up there. You all know what I'm talking about? Huh? Do you know what I'm talking about? Along the line, there's a little, right to the left of YouTube, there's a little wheel, little gear. Go to that gear and put it up. All right, we're trying here. We're really trying. That's 40 right there. What do we hit? 39. What did we hit? Let's say 40. There's 40. We hit 40. So we hit 40. So let's put it down. There's 40. I was going to put it to 45, but I think that's about what we're going to hit too. 45. Let's see. Let's see. This is going to be a lot of resistance at this point here. 45. Let's move this up a little bit more. Just a tinge. Right there. I hope that whole line didn't move. Okay. Let me go into 3 minute for a second. We'll make sure that whole thing didn't move. And it did. See? Activate it and put it back to 413. 413. Perfect. It's good enough. Okay. Here we go. That's on 3 minute. Let's go back to 2 minute. A lot of resistance. And you see the channel we were in before. If we bring it up to 50, where am I at? That's 45. 45. And right there is 45. 45, 45, 45. You see across here? We did have a few 50s right there. 50, 54. And look what happened here. I'm telling you, we get to this point here, I think we're going to see pullback. I don't see the reasoning. I don't see the news to support it. We got 1228 U.S. stocks limp. It's still 1228. That was 2 minutes ago. I thought I read that before. That's weird. 12:30. I thought I read that before. It's tech earnings. That is so strange. I read that before. That was only 2 minutes ago. I looked at that. Jeez. It's like I just went to the Twilight Zone and I lost a few minutes in my life. Ever happened? You think you did that thing already? I know I read it. I know I saw it. Broke the downtrend and now buyers are moving back in. There was the LOD, lower day. That's called. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's called. The low of the day is 410 and 60 cents. There's nothing in the news. Nothing to support any of this. Benzinga, Washington, Kitco. Where's my gold markets? Gold's down 1983 and 25.10 on silver. Silver's headed up again. I have some silver to sell. Ooh, it was a babe. Get go, stay ahead of the game. Damn, she's hot. Okay. There we go. We're pushing. We're pushing. All right, so we can see now, and there's your pullback. We're pushing. Pushing. Let's go to 50. All right, let's go to 50. Bingo. Again, before, it was, look at all the resistance from 11 o'clock on at that 50 mark. And it pulled back after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then it comes back up again. Let's see what happens now. We are pushing. Pushing for that VWAP, but I don't think... if it gets past this point, then we're looking at what? Then we're looking at an upper target now. It's changed. 411.85. Let's say 411.85. So let's change this. Let's make this now an upper target. Watch what we do. OPPER. For right now, upper target. And what did I just say? 412? 412. That's correct. Leave this and make this here into red. Okay. 412. Right there. Upper target. I don't think we'll hit that high. I think we'll come right below at 411.85. But I don't want to put it on the line, which is at 90.87. So let's even, if it hit that high, let's say 411.95. Let's tweak it just a little below it. I don't think we're going to hit it. I don't think we're going to get to it. I think it's going to come back down. We can't even get over that 50 mark. But we went from lower to upper on VWAP. We won't get anywhere near the upper VWAP, which is all the ways up here at 413.20, which is where we were this morning. If you look up here, we were about 412.99, and then the high of a day, which is 413. So 413 was our higher day. We're not getting back there again. We're not getting back there. Let's see, cancel left. So it goes from right there to there. There's my support, which is now, that's at 410.75. 410.75. 410.90. 411. There's nothing touching on 411. I don't think that's it. So right now, between my resistance point, my new trend line, I don't see it. There's a lot of resistance right there. That's 411.50. It hit 54. What did we hit? Did we hit that? I don't see it. 42. 45. 46, there it is. 50. Trying to see what we hit. 50. It shows 50. Anybody see anything else? 50, 51, 52, 52, 52 and a half, 53. So there's a 53 and it starts to come back. Okay, so we see 53. That's what we saw right there, was 53. Bingo. So 50 is our resistance point at this point. I think it's time for lunch. Who's live right now? Anybody else? Who's live? Who's over there? Active Step is a good name. Thank you, Radford. Active Step. You know what? I agree. The Active Step it is. We're going to take the Active Step today and go over the charting. There you go. I made notes. Crypto. Tesla is not going away. Anyone who doubts that should test drive one. No, crypto's not going anywhere. I mean, crypto. Tesla's not going anywhere, but it's got to come down to be competitive with what's happening out there. Cheryl, I see we got a new subscriber. And another one, Nestor, came 5 days ago. Welcome, guys. Always getting some new subscribers. Up to 667 subscribers in, what do you call it? I need somebody here to help me out today. Somebody in this room in Tradecaster, I need your help. What do you need, Active? Well, I need your help. All right. I got stuck with the devil this weekend. You got stuck with the devil? Yeah, I got stuck with the devil. I got 666 subscribers in here right now. And the truth is, I need somebody in here is not subscribed to the Active Trader. So I need somebody to go subscribe to the Active Trader. If you like what you're hearing, you're not a member, Active Trader. It's free. I don't charge anything. Go to the lobby and please go hit the subscribe button. You will really be hooking me up because I'm tired of looking at this 666. There you go. What happened? There, the stock goes, or somebody went for 667. Oh, 668. Thank you so much. Do you think we can hit 670? I know there's two more in here. I feel like I'm sitting in the church, and the pastor's up there on the stage and he's going, I know there's just one more person in here who wants to get saved today. Is it you? I know. No, I think it's on that side of the room. I think there's somebody else that wants to get saved. Bring it forward. So, no, this is about getting saved from bad decisions in stock trading. Okay? So, come on, join up. We got 668. Let's see if we can hit 670. Come on, there's two more people in here. Do I got to beg? No, I'm just kidding. But at least we got rid of the 666. Thank you. It bothered me. I told the guy, you're the devil. I go, but by Monday, you won't be the devil anymore. Oh, God, thank you. But I need a little security there. I'd like to see myself get up to that 700 point. I want to join the 700 club. There's only two other people who've made it there. I was the second person to make it to the 500 club. So I'm doing okay. Let's see, what do we got? Boy, we're going to go for that. Our resistance now, we moved it up to, let's see, I'm trying to think what I put it to. 68. What did we hit? 68. Let's put it 65. I don't know if we hit 70. 65. Okay. And we're at the VWAP's at 85. So you can see we're moving up slowly. We are starting to move up slightly. Okay. And our gap is getting wider. So I could take out this line here is the other line. I'm going to take this out for right now. And what I want to do is remove that drawing. We have our top wedge. But what I could do is make it from the bottom. And you could see the formation from here, right there, to there. I'm going to leave it at the 13, right on the other side of the 13. Come in front of it, like that. So now you can see what's happening. We are pushing up, and this keeps moving up and up and up and up. So we're trying to see if traders are going to try to see if they can push this to the VWAP. Getting it over that point is going to be a little bit more difficult. There's going to be a lot of resistance. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but like I said, there will be a lot of resistance at that point. And it's not that we have a lot. If we look right now into the SPY, and I'm going to open up FinViz in a second. Right now, you can see that our high today is 413. We're $1.50 away from that point. But we've already gone 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. All right, so 12:30 and another 15 minutes is a quarter. So we've gone 3¼ hours. So 3¼ hours, 3.25 times. What did we say? The average was 13,900,000 per hour. Is how many zeros I put? 13,900,000. Right. If that's the case, then we should be at 45 million. We're at 25 million. So you can see that right now we are way below average for the day on what the stock is, and the averages have been falling. People are less. They're less in tune to investing right now. So that's got to tell you something. What's going on? New video. What's that? Dow Industries. I like that. Good picture. Look at Dak. He looks so serious. He's watching the boards. There you go. All right. Now, let's put up real quick. I'm going to show you the FinViz. 1, 2, 3. Bingo. Okay. And there's your FinViz. Right now, we're up $4 on the Dow, 76 down and 570 down on the S&Ps. You can see who's failing today, who's not. Tesla is very red. Microsoft's very red. Apple, all the big ones, very red today. Consumer defense, we must be spending. Energy's up because the price is going up. Healthcare is going up, okay? But for the majors in here, okay, even the banks, there's your bank, JP Morgan, Bank America, I don't know what the V is. That's Visa, okay? There's a lot of red today. So you can say, here's our top stocks, top gainers. Let me get rid of that. Top gainers, INAB, Getty. I saw that earlier today on the Getty. NXPL looks good. MGRX, FTEK, that looked good. That one there. Getty, I don't like Getty. INAP looked really good today. INAB. All right, so that shows you there. We'll leave that around so we can pull it up again later. And nothing has changed right now. We're still in the upper. We've got a lot of resistance up here. We're on a 2-minute right now, okay? I don't really think we need much more at this point. There's a lot of ways it can go in either direction. We could drop down to 410.50, or we could come back up above this to about 412, all right? So I'm going to say if we had an upper target, I would say it would be the 412 mark, okay? I'm just going to round it off and put it on the 412. So our upper target would be the 412. Our lower would be the 410.50, okay? And right now we're just sitting there waiting to see which way it's going to go. Let's get this back to there. Anybody have any questions? Anybody? Anything going on in your mind? What goes on in your mind? Beatles. You are wearing me apart. Let's see. So if I put on here, let's see. Come on, open up. You know what? I'm going to use the other computer. I can't find it in here. I always have a problem in there. Thank God I got 2 computers. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that? Any questions of any sort? Okay, there you go. On the board, any questions? Contracts. Where are we at on our contracts? Let me go back up there a little higher. And let me go see active step. I like that, the active step. Today, we will get together and go over the active step with the active trader. I like that. I think that's what I'm going to call it from now on, the active step. Nobody else does it. I am original. Okay, let's see. Let's put that in there. I have on the SPY 412, 411, 412. Let me see real quick on, let me see, hold on. Let me go into products. We're looking at now 420, 4125, 4130. That's what I got. You know what? Everything is the same except Tesla. Be 160. Let's see, hold on. 160. The call would be 162.50. And the put would be 160. 160. There you go. There's your contracts for right now. So if you're looking at any contracts, that'll put you right out of the money. If you want to go further, remember when it comes to a call, if you're at a call at 41.30 and you want to go further out of the money, just go one more, 41.35. If you want to go, that's on SPX. If you're at 41.25, go to 41.20. Go a little further out of the money to go a little cheaper if that's all you got left. Or if you only have a certain amount left in your account, then you can go the other way. Just pull up your products list or ask me and I'll give you an idea and go over it with you just to show you. All right, let's move this again to there so you can see what's happening. We're widening, but we're starting to turn, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot of resistance. Pull back to the 13. We want to see now if that's it, and it's going to come back down again. You might be in a good put, and then again, your put would be like I told you. All right, that's it. I'm out my UCR short. I shorted 2,000 shares, which was live alerted on chat. I'm in the $50 and I'm getting out now for 86,000 profit. I'm getting out now my biggest trade of 23. I love this. There you go. He's got the money. He doesn't do money options, so he puts his money out where his mouth is. And TeleTrader is a great trader. And the one thing I love about him, if you were watching him in Dex Room, he does put out stuff that he's going to do ahead of time before he gets in. He's not one of those traders that says, hey, I'm in this trade at this price, so you should get in. He says, I'm going to get in at this price, and I'm going to get out at this price. And he's real that way. And I love that about him. I do. Total respect for the man. All right? Just letting you know. You can follow that guy into a trade and feel good. Will you always win? Absolutely not. He does lose at times. And be careful. Just make sure you have a plan and get out at a certain time that you won't get crushed. Because you can get crushed if you follow people. Their plan is different than your plan. And what they can afford to lose is different what you can afford to lose. Do not be a follower. Learn to be a leader. It's okay in the beginning to try to follow somebody and what they do because they're successful. But I'm just telling you, be very careful. Don't do every move just because somebody does it. Doesn't make it right. And again, like I said, their plan is different than yours. They can afford to lose X amount of dollars. You can't. He's got a $2 million account approximately, Taylor. So if he loses $20,000, he doesn't care. It's the cost of doing business. He just made 86, and you know he makes $1 million a year. When you have a lot of money, you can make a lot of money. I'm up about 70,000 for the year so far total with my trading and my crypto and all that good stuff. And I hope to hit 100 very soon. I would have been up, well, woulda, coulda. I missed one big one, $50,000. I got scared. See? Now, if that was Taylor, he would have jumped at it. 55,000, and it was a winner, and it would have net me $49,700, $750. Kill myself on that one. I'd be up over 200,000 in my account. Started with 47,000, taking out 12. I only have 37 of my own money in. I still got over 140 in there. So, good for you. Good for you, Taylor. Did he put that in the other room too? He probably did. I've done this the past 3 months. IPOs, anything that goes 50 plus, I short and hold for a week, and each time I've made over. Smart move. Pendragon. I have to get out at some point. Pendragon. Guys lost 270,000 last year. Somebody said that he pushed the envelope on Fox. Tucker. I love Tucker. We will see. Someone will pick him up. Tucker got thrown off of, what do you call it? Wait a second. What are they saying? Tucker? Tucker on Fox. Let's see. Tucker Carlson out at Fox News. Oh, my Lord. What did he do? Part ways. Days after network settles major lawsuit. Wow. I didn't know this. A defamation suit. What did he do? $787 million to settle a defamation suit against the Dominion voting system. Oh, I didn't know that was on him. They shouldn't have thrown him out. Not over that. Wow. He's so rich anyway. Who cares? He needed a break. Tucker. What's his first name? Tucker. Net worth. Let's see what he's worth. Tucker's worth $420 million. If I was him, I wouldn't work another day of my life. He earns $35 million salary from Fox annually, making him the highest paid. Well, not anymore. I can't believe it. Tucker's out. He's my favorite. I'm not watching Fox anymore. Hold on. People are writing me. So hold over. That should bring the news down, right? Hold on 1 second. AG. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm watching. Tucker's gone. I cannot believe it. It's my favorite. I'm not going to watch Fox anymore. Well, maybe to watch Shannon Brian. And I do like the Five. And Gutfeld, he's the best. Gutfeld's great. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I wouldn't worry about it. He's worth over $400 million. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for him. He's worth so much money. Would you guys work again? Would you stock trade? Yeah, maybe. Take a small count and play with this stuff, you know? Let's see if I got any mail. Ooh, I got mail. Jasper, who's that? Let's see, do not reply. You visit my chart. My chart, that's for my, what do you call it? My health. My chart. My chart. Follow. Holy Cross. Okay, YouTube. Got more people on YouTube. That's good. JP Morgan. What do they want? I'm going through my news or my mail very quickly. Deckmore trades. Okay, D for Deckmore. I hate that's the one thing I don't like about what do you call that? Google. I can't get it to automatically go into the folders where I want it. My Outlook used to do it. Puritan Pride. Let's see. P for Puritan Pride. Angela Peters, the real scandal behind Trump's arrest. I wanted to read that. Costco, would you love to hear your feedback? I bet you would. But if you're not paying me for my feedback, you're not getting it. Okay, and this goes to Live Auctioneers. There we go. I'm finished with my mail. Spam, there's only 2 in there. Mint, Mobile, and CBD, which I have no interest in. I got a couple of bottles here. I'll give it away. Okay, that's it. Done with the mail. Zoom. Some of you people, I did Zoom this weekend for one-on-one meetings. Now I'm using Zoom, so you get real time. I don't think I could use Zoom in here because it's through Deck, so I can't do the Zoom in here. You'd all have to be individual with an invitation. I mean, we could, but I'm not doing it that way. Not since it's through Deck. Okay, here we go. So we're still waiting on that 50 mark. We got a little higher. We got what, to 55, 60? Where is that? 70. We got to 70? 69, 60. Let's just move this up right now and make it 60. Oh, I had 65. So I'm going to have to make it 70. It is 70. Wow. So we are creeping up slowly, but you can see all the resistance. I see a big drop all of a sudden. Let's see. Let's go here. and put this at 411.25. Very tight channel. 411.25. Okay. That's on 2 minute right now. Free speech is over. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is actually. Where just because he said Dominion, I still believe Dominion screwed Trump on the things. I think that they have such good hackers that they can't prove it because these hackers are that good. They cannot find it. They can't find where they did it. There's no way that Biden beat Trump. Freaking no way. That election was stolen. Terribly stolen. Everybody's writing me now. Please stop. He does. I know. Okay, I know. I'm live now, so if Snow, please, you're probably not even in my room anyway. Are you? Let's see. Is she in here? No, she's not even in my room. Hold on. How do you know about free speech? You never listen to my room. I told her, right? She never comes in here. Go keep following everybody else. Keep losing money. How many people here didn't lose money today? Why? Because you're following the charts. That's why. So you may not have made a lot of money today because of the way it's moving, but you didn't lose if you were smart. And unless you're chasing, and chasing is not the right way to trade. Making an educated decision, okay, based on technical and fundamental information is the proper way to trade. If you're not trading that way, you're chasing, you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get hurt. I have not traded today. I could have. I called 2 targets already that hit. I could have been trading, but you know what? I don't want to. It's not worth it. I'll wait till the markets are a little more, not relaxed, but more specific in what's going on. Well, New York Power Authority head says moving New York away from, let's say, what's it say? Moving New York away from natural gas fleet will be top challenge. That's bullshit. Protect South Korean from nukes. Biden to unveil new efforts to protect South Korea. Wow. I don't trust anything that man says. Do you? I don't trust anything he says. Look at this thing, still trying to push up. Let's go to a 3 minute. Get to look at a little bit more of the chart. There you go, 413. Can't bring that down anymore. Okay, 413. I need a 4 minute. We don't have a 4 minute. No 4 minute. No 4 minute. Could go to a 5 minute. Then you can see the whole day. There you go. Could have made some money today. At the high of the day, when that thing popped high, that was the play right there. That was the one big play of the day right there. Boom. That was a solid play. And I was, you know what happened? You know why I wasn't in it? I was too busy trying to fix my computer. And look, it's perfect now. So, I don't know. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Did you hear that? You couldn't hear that, right? The high of the day is an odd number. Do we push to it? You're right. I don't think so, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Look at that. 41307 is not a real number. It's definitely, it's not like you had 41305 or like that, or 15 because you're between 10 and 20. This is an '07 number. You're right, like 9, 7, 3. Those are numbers that just don't jive. Do we hit another high today? You know what? It's early. Anything could happen. I'm glad you brought that out, Grambo. You know what? That was a good call. It's a good call, and I've done that before, and you've seen what's happened. Activate trend line 56. Okay, so let's go up a little. Ooh, did you see that? Boom. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try to activate. Okay, there we go. That one there needs to come out to the 13 slightly. And let's take this one, activate it. Just a little higher there. Okay. We're still trying to push. I told you earlier that I felt that there would be a lot of resistance at that VWAP. And I think getting over that VWAP is the big challenge. And without some real news to push it, or something economically that's happening somewhere, even an act of war is what we need to bring this up, believe it or not. War brings up the stock market. Isn't that amazing? Creates jobs. People start making bullets and ammunition. And, I don't know about in the United States. We seem to be giving all our stuff away to Ukraine and stripping ourselves of the stuff that we need to protect ourselves. And we have foreign countries that are willing to take us over, that are just waiting to us to do and continue do what we're doing. And they're coming through our borders. And I read this weekend, I wrote it on Facebook. Most people don't follow me on Facebook because I'm a bad boy and I try to stay off of it. But I wrote something this week again, probably get me in trouble, that we are in the most detrimental time since before 9/11, when we opened ourselves up to the exploitation of other radical terrorists coming in and blowing us up. We are there again. We are in the worst position we have ever been. And with fentanyl at a point where there's enough fentanyl coming in this country to kill every American. If they ever dump it in our water systems, we're done. They're going to kill us off. They're already killing off our youth and our young people. The majority of people overdosing from fentanyl are 40 years old or younger, who do drugs, and they're going to wipe out all the street people eventually. Nothing we can do about it. And they're people no different than your brothers and your sisters and your uncles and your cousins. That people that just took a wrong turn in life, making some bad decisions. Doesn't mean they're all bad people. They just made some bad decisions. They need help. They don't need to be fed more drugs and given free needles and free drugs. That is so stupid. Keep people down and keep them down further just by doing stuff like that. I believe in being positive and being constructive, not destructive. So it's sad. It's very sad. Okay. So you can see what happened today. We started off low. We went up even higher, and then it's been down all since then. It was down even lower, boom, to about here. Then it went down even more. I didn't build all the steps. I mean, it could have looked like a real step ladder. Boom, to here, and back up to here, then across. So, but I don't need this anymore. I'm going to take the active step out of the first step, remove the drawing, take the step out of the other step, remove it. Okay, and we'll leave it there. Now we're in a daily. But pretty much, you see why I do that, because it gives you direction. It's good. It's good. All right, anybody, what's for lunch? We're still in a lunch period. Okay. We can do, what is that, Johnny Rocket lunch? Anybody like a Johnny Rocket lunch? Anybody know what a Johnny Rocket lunch is? Here's a Johnny Rocket lunch. I remember playing the stock years ago, Johnny Rocket. Doesn't that look good? Tell me it doesn't look good. Yum, with a Coca-Cola. I haven't had soda in, 10 years. French fries and a double hamburger. Looks like a Whopper, but it's a Johnny Rocket. That's got to be a really good hamburger. lettuce, tomato, good lettuce too. That's not that iceberg crap. The cheese, I don't know about that American cheese. Probably tastes so good. A little barbecue sauce. Yum! Yum! And there's your pullback, folks. It just doesn't have it. So now we're between lower than the VWAP and above the 13. And let's say, should I do a little walking for 10 minutes? I should pace. Yeah, I should do a little pacing. Take about 10, 12 minutes off and do a little pace. Maybe I should make something to eat. Maybe a little chili. Anybody hungry? I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go make myself something to eat real quick. And then I'll come back about, let's see, 107. I'll be back around, let's say 20 minutes. 15. I can do 15. It takes 8 minutes to cook it up. 8 minutes. 15 minutes. What do you say? All right, I'm going to take a, so let's do that. Let's take a 15-minute break. There's not much happening in the market. So let's call this taking a break. Okay? 15-minute break. Hold on. Okay? Starting now. I'll see you guys back here in about 15 minutes. Don't run away without me. I will be back. I'm leaving everything else on. Someone ring the bell. Oh, the bell. Can't you see? I'm still here. I'm coming back. Okay, folks, I'm coming back now. Here I come. Okay. Ugh. I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay, let me plug this in. My phone. I didn't miss anything. Look at the, see? Now when you make lines like this, I can come back after being gone for 10 minutes, let's say. And I can see that when I look at the chart here, excuse me, I can activate this and I can see it only moved slightly. So it moved a little bit down there and a little bit, let's say, activate trend line. Yeah, so just a slight. And really, I didn't miss much, and that's a good thing. So now I can go back and eat my lunch. So what I did is I had a little bit of some chili, some Mexican cheese, and I had a nice piece of ham. I broke up some ham, put it in there too. Oh, there's the girl. Still on my lunch break. Okay, I'm back. So I had a nice piece of ham, chunks of ham. So I actually cut up some ham and threw it in the chili. I never did that before. Not bad. That's good. I make great chili. Later, I'm not going to be on late today. I'm going to go cook some more up, and then I freeze up 3 containers, and 1 container goes into the... 3 go in the freezer, 1 goes in the refrigerator. But I have a half container left now. So I'll put all 4 in for right now. This is delicious. No bread. I'm on a bread-free diet. Bay leaf. Can't eat the bay leaves. Bay leaf is one of the secret ingredients. Got to put in there. Oh my God. Believe it or not, you make chili and then you freeze it. Weeks later, it's better than the day you make it. Even the next day, if you make chili, put in the refrigerator, the next day, it gives all the time for the flavors to dig in together and work themselves to give it the best flavor. Wow.
Delicious. So I had about 90 people in here, and 14 ran out for lunch. Let's see. Anybody else who's not a member here wants to be one? We got room for 2 more free members. We're at 668. You could be 69 and then 70. Number 70. 668. 22. Okay. Anyway, that's if you want to be. If you're not sure if you're a member, what you do is go to the lobby and then look up where it says subscribe on the Active Trader or anybody else you want to subscribe to. And you take a look in the lobby. Let's put that in there for you. You go in there, and if you don't see it says subscribe or subscribed. If it's in white, I think you have to subscribe. If it's in black, you're already subscribed. I think that's the way it works. So, if you want to be a member, you are when you say you are. Oh, that's so good. All right, so go to the lobby and be a member. Let's see. Nobody joined. Somebody here's not a member. They're going, what is he talking about? Membership. Yeah, you can subscribe. If it's white, you have to subscribe. If it's black, I think you're already a member. So when I write my book, I'm only going to send it out in ebook, free. And I've been saying this for 6 months, but I will get to it one day. It's only going out to those members that are listed. It'll come in your email. Good. What did you eat? Okay. Delicious. Ooh, another bay leaf. A double header. That's 2 bay leaves. They're good. I only put like 4 in. And I got 2 of them in this package. Delicious. This is definitely enough food. No bread. I've been on a bread-free diet for almost 4 weeks now. Trying to lose some weight. Stay with just protein and good nutritious food. Stay away from carbs as much as possible. I did have Thai food this week, which there is rice, but I did eat that because it's delicious. Right now you can see there's nothing happening in the market. We're in this channel and there's nothing happening. It's not going up or down. That's on a 5-minute. Let's see what we look like on a 1-minute for a second. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Smoked ham. Okay, you can see it's even tighter. See? So back to where are we? Right over here at 12:23. So for an hour we've been in this very tight channel. And in fact, it's 4:11:25. I don't want to bring it any closer, but we could. I mean, I can go to 4:35. It's going to make it very tight. And 4:11:70. I'm going to say right about 39. Let's go to 35. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't want to do it that way. Hold on. Let's do it this way. I want to edit it. Come on. Edit. And 39. I want to go to 35. So that's not much. It's 35, 45, 55, 65. It's 35 cents right there in the channel. So that's not a lot. All right. I don't think we're going to hit that upper target. I really don't. I'll leave it there for now. If I leave it, we might hit it. Okay. But you can see how tight this is getting. Let's see. Even further, we can go to 40. 4:11:40. This is very, very tight. That only gives us 30 cents now. We're pushing trend lines pushing. Okay. And there's finally, right there again, right there to the 70, another push. Another push. We're having a baby. It's another push. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that whole thing moved. I can tell. I can tell when that thing moved. Let's see. It moved. I know it moved. So we're going to take it from here. Let's see. Let's activate it and bring it back. Come on. Why is it moving? Right to there. 41307. I can't see the numbers on the side. 6, 7. Ooh, I got it. I got it. Don't move. Got it. Did it stay? Did it stay? It did. There you go. Got it on exactly. Oof, this is plenty. I ate too much. I'm trying to eat smaller meals. We're pushing a little more. Now 75 should be, there it is. I was going to say a lot more resistance. There's our 75. So now we're pushing, the VWAP is now, okay? The VWAP is now our resistance point. I'm going to put it up a little higher to 85. Okay, so let's edit this. It's on 85, perfect. So it's not on the line, it's just above it. So there's the VWAP. Let's see, there's going to be all your resistance at the VWAP. Oh, God. Love chili. Love it. Let's see. Push it right up to there. I hope it didn't move on the other side. I can't tell. Let's go in a 3-minute. Should bring us down. Yeah, it moved a little bit again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh, because that's the high point. It's right. It's right. It's right. Okay. We're on a 3-minute. On a 3-minute. Let's go back to 2-minute. I don't think there's a lot of, what do you call it? So if we look here, we have 132. That's only 61,000, 60-something thousand, 66,000. Here again, we got 55,000, 52,000. So you could see our volume is very low. This one was a pullback. So that's the red. More people sell off. So there's 95,000. So you're going to pull back, and then push forward. And that's what I think is going to happen right now. It's going to try to get over that point, and then our target should be the 412, which is right where my upper target is. All right, that is my upper target, is the 412. Let's see. That's where it's going to shoot for, and it's 1:30 in the afternoon. It could happen at any time. Okay. Wow. Where's my cat? That's the beef stew. Ow! I bit my lip. Delicious. All right, let's see what's going to happen. That was tasty. Tasty chili. Wow. Okay. I'm done. Lunch is now over for me. All right. Wow. Mobile, what can I help you with? What the heck is that? Active step is good. Mobile, what can I help you with? What do you want to help me with? Shout out to everybody over there in YouTube. Don't forget to give me a hands up if you like what you're hearing. And if you don't, ooh, another new subscriber, Yusuf. Yusuf 667. All right, 667. Well, I got 667 subscribers in YouTube, and I've got 600. Oh, don't tell me that went down again. There's no way. 667. I got 668. I'm neck and neck between Tradecaster and here. The amount of subscribers, that's amazing. Okay. The flavor was great. I also had some blueberries. Okay. I bit my lip. How do you bit the upper part of your lip? Unbelievable. Only I could do that. I told her she needs to come over and kiss my lip. Okay, let's activate this and bring it up. There we go. Over the VWAP. Over the VWAP. And that'll be, didn't I call the lower target before? Look at the upper target, folks. Look at that upper target. If I hit that, I'm done for the day. I'm done. I gave it to you twice. You got to admit it. I called it right on. I called it. Whoa! I just dropped my phone. Oh no! Okay. I'm okay. I called it. Wow. Look at that. So, where are we at? 412.92. 93. We hit 93. I saw 93. Where is it? I did see 93. 90. There it is. 93. So I called it so far within 7 cents so far, and it's not over yet. So I called the lower target today, and when I saw the change, I called the upper target. And that's what it takes, being able to notice that and know when something's going to push to a certain point and being able to play that transaction. And that's how you make money. Now, I'm not trading today, but it doesn't mean you can't. That's why I call them for you guys. Stock Mac, what's up, Stock Mac? What is up? Okay. Take the sun out of my eyes. It made me smaller so you can't see me. You all see that? How small I am? The video capture. I can make it bigger. Looks like it stopped moving. Why did it stop moving? Ha 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 ha. Am I moving? Let's see what is going on. I'm going to refresh this page. See what happens. I may lose you for a split second. Just hold tight. Hold me tight. Let me go on loving you. And then I might never be the lonely one. I have not moved in the camera. I just noticed it. I'm not moving. Why is that? Where do we stop? Stop somewhere. I hope the recordings. Pause, stream. It's still going. Uh-oh, something is wrong. We may not have got this video today. Camera's working. It shows that I'm streaming. It says stop streaming. I'm streaming. That's weird. The camera stopped. The camera stopped. It definitely stopped. Let's stop the streaming for a second.